turn my speak. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Well, it's about that time, man, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We know why we here. I think this was what's this, Lou? What we looking at? Episode 21? You unmuted if you talking, by the way.
Earlier, nigga shit, nigga shit. That's what I do.
Okay. Yep, episode 21.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? To another episode of Is We Poddin? 2-1. You know, this is the Kevin Garnett episode. Respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let this shit go around. Let my brothers introduce themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll wrap up on me. So go ahead, Phil, with 30 seconds of time you want, bro.
Hey man, it's Phil Will from Mobile, your neighbor's neighbor's neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm so cool I can sell ice to an Eskimo.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. Hey, I came up with that today.
My niggas fried. That's it.
Whoa. What's up, man? The dude, Double L, Louisiana Lucha, Uptown representative. You know, Holly Grove, 17th. Got URL coming to New Orleans this weekend, so we're gonna get into that. Got to show some of these brothers around the hood, man. I mean, I'm not gonna take them to the hood, but fuck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep them by the white folks. I don't think we're gonna take them to the hood.
Yeah, keep them far.
Yeah,
far away.
I think we're gonna keep them around the Bourbon Street area. I ain't gonna take them to New Orleans. I'm just gonna, show them. No, yeah, New Orleans. You know what I mean, Phil. Robbie?
Cal, Robbie, anybody?
Man,
Body
yo, this
bag?
body bags, man.
Body bag?
AKA audio hydration. Go check that out if you like music. Want to get a good critique on these albums coming out. I'm ready to get into this with y'all today. Definitely look out for that Larry June that's about to drop. I'm definitely gonna have to be listening to that if you fuck with Larry June. Anything, man.
That's fire. Shit. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up on me then. Shit, I'm hosting tonight, nigga. We are not lacking. We're not lacking. Nigga. Moving forward, we keeping the timetable crisp. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's your boy, the big bottle drinking, full throttle thinking, always and forever scheming, blessed young heathen. Yours truly, Cal. You know what I'm saying? 407 Cal to be specific. With that being said, we gonna kick the show off tonight with a little choose one that I found on the internet this past week. I'll post it in the chat for the people who are listening. Out of these four choices, you can only pick one. You can either A, bring back $500 a month 2-bedroom apartments, which sounds like, I don't know. Now, we're paying like almost, I don't know, 2000 a month. 79-cent gas. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 cars or $4.99 buffets. All you can eat buffet.
I know what I'm bringing.
Hey, you can keep the buffets, son. Did you see the picture I posted earlier with this nigga with this shit on his arm, man? Fuck them buffets, son. I mean, this monkeypox shit is getting out of control, son. Nigga went. Listen, go ahead. We're gonna get into it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I go first. Listen, the $1,000 car sound nice. The gas is nice, but if you bring $500 2-bedroom apartments back, that lowers the rent for any other thing. Like, so if I live and I pay $1,000, right? So that lowers my rent just in case other niggas want to pay that. Like, bring the $500 back, please, because this shit, some of the shit when you move into a place, it be kind of ridiculous. Like,
right?
You like, damn, don't get me wrong. Listen, my apartment is nice. Shit like a little hotel suite. But the complex ain't got no pool. You know what I'm saying? And there's other things. And I'm like, all right, should I really be paying this much for this now? And I look at, you see what I'm saying? So bring that back. That 500 for 2 bedrooms, that shit was fire. I don't know what the fuck happened to that. 79-cent gas is never happening again. We might as well erase that shit.
We not. Yeah. We got. I
Ever.
think we got the Louisiana. I think we got down to like $1.20 something. Within the last couple of years, that's about the lowest I've seen that motherfucker in years, though. But you know, that shit shot right back up post pandemic.
You
Hey,
said how
man,
low
look.
was it out there?
Huh?
You broke up.
How low?
How low?
Oh, I was saying that Louisiana gas had got down to like the lowest was like $1.20 something within the last couple of years. And it shot back up post pandemic. So but me
That must have been
personally,
rural country.
nah, I mean it was in Baton Rouge. It was like $1.20 something. Like, I mean, that's when gas was going all the way down. Like, I think maybe it's right before the pandemic. I don't remember. It was around that time. I forgot, but I know it was like $1.20 something though. The motherfucker that way down, bro. But I mean, yeah, it shot right back up though, Phil. We didn't see that too long. We thought we was gonna see. Now that's what the talk was about. Like the niggas said, like they gonna go back to 99. Nah, just like the stock market. You hear me?
Right.
It's just like the stock market. But I mean, me personally, I think I probably would. I think for me, my life right now, it probably would be gas. Cause I mean, I'll use more gas than anything. You know, then I got a 2019 Tahoe, so that truck eats gas. So it probably would be right back to, the 79 cent. 79 cent gas, man. I mean, it used to take $75 to fill my whole truck up, man, before gas shot back up. But now, fuck, it take 110 or some shit like that to fill it up from on E. Like, so that's a big different. Yeah, I think I probably would go with gas. Buffets, I don't want to fuck with that. I mean, niggas got shit. They got shit. The $1,000 cars, I mean, that right there, that's a limit that somebody gonna be selling me. I mean, that shit gonna be broke within 2-3 months. That's an income tax car. And $500 apartments, that shit probably gonna be crams like a motherfucker. Like, I mean, that you can't move in there with no kids, not no 2-bedroom apartment. For those, how small those probably gonna be. Like, you ain't gonna get that much square feet. But I do agree with you though, by the back. You paying fucking, apartment rents for that apartment's paying for that got pools and shit or whatever. So I get what you're saying though. Like, the bitches overcharging this shit right now.
I'm definitely picking A. I'm definitely picking A.
Yeah, it's gonna be between gas or rent. Like that car shit. Like niggas
we still got $4.99 buffets right now. You could get you a used joint for 1,000 or 1,000 down. I ain't gonna say it's just hold the whole rack. Like, you gonna put the rack down and that's your car. No car, no to nothing. But you can put 1,000 down and get you a nice joint. But that $500 a month, man. Look, and then you add the other bills on top of that. So you might have water, you might have cable, internet, you know what I'm saying, power bill. Add all that up, it might come around like $700, $800.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bedrooms be like 700 now.
Right.
Yeah.
It used to be 600. Like 700-800 for a 2-bedroom.
And just where I'm staying at right now, they didn't went up on the rent at least 3 times since I've been staying. So it's like, God damn, bro. It's like, I thought I was getting this, but then y'all keep upping up $5. Like, yeah, that little $5 increment. Look,
that's booty club money. It's just a little 5 up like that shit don't hurt.
But when they do it 3 times in a row, now this shit has changed. Now it's different. Man.
Yeah, I had a
Like,
2-bedroom apartment before. It was $475 a month. That was like in 2000 and I think 10 or 11 in Tennessee. And
Whew.
I mean, yeah, it was four
I
seventy
was way
five a
good
month.
for a
Yeah,
3-bedroom with a balcony.
yeah. This bitch was a little bit of nut. You hear me? Right off the
Especially
highway,
everybody
but
back. Especially you give me a balcony, my nigga. A
yeah,
balcony?
nah,
I'm
I
a
ain't had
balcony,
no
yeah, because
balcony.
I'm a balcony nigga. Like, look, my last apartment had a balcony. My new one got a balcony now. That's because my uncle. It's his fault. We always had balconies and shit. They charge extra for the balcony and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you'll pay more because you got the balcony. You know what I'm saying? You get a balcony, and then like another thing is some people be paying. They might live on the bottom, and everybody else got balconies. They don't even get them niggas a patio no more. Niggas don't even have a fucking patio. They live on the first floor, and these niggas paying 1,000 something for the nice apartment. They ain't got no fucking patio. That shit retarded.
Yeah.
And everybody else above them got balcony.
Need some outside space, man. That.
Yeah, and it's dope about that balcony is I ain't gotta wait. I can step outside my balcony and check the weather. Oh damn, okay. Let me go back inside and change this. Like I ain't gotta wait till I go down here.
Well, I didn't even have a back door on that 475 apartment. Like it wasn't. There was no back door. Like I'm telling you, this bitch was on the second floor, and I was like,
That's kind of a good thing though. That's kind of a good thing. Oh, you said a second. Yeah, you
yeah, I was on the second floor. I didn't have a back door. I mean, if I look out, and I mean, I would be in the air, but I look down under me is someone else's apartment in the back side of me, so I don't have a back door. All I got is like windows that I can look out. So and then I was on the run too, Phil. So I was always trying to plan my escape route. And I always say, boy, this a long ass fucking drop,
If it
boy.
go left,
I
if it go
say,
left,
boy,
it
this a
go.
long ass drop, boy. This is coming.
This nigga said this shit ain't got no back door. I
Yeah, this
can't
bitch
do
ain't got
it.
no back door, man. God damn, that was a long ass drop, boy. Oh my god.
I'm paranoid to the bitch out
Fucking
here.
right.
You gotta get a balcony on the second floor so you can just jump over. He ain't got no back door. He said, Lucci said, I need a back door, man.
Nah,
I gotta
man.
go.
If I can find a picture, I'm gonna post that shit in the chat. But that was a long ass drop, boy. I said, "Oh shit, man!" But fuck, good
He
thing they
said that's
never
a
had to
long
come to
drop.
that fucking riot. If I had to get out that motherfucker, that was a long ass drop. And then I'm gonna be running to the fucking nothing but like cow pastures and shit that was behind my apartment complex. So it's like an open field I'll be running into.
And then when you do the drop, you gotta get your legs adjusted because you got
Yeah.
gravity. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man.
You gotta pause for a minute. Like, okay, my good. You can't. You just drop and take off, bro. All right.
Yeah, dreams of that shit and everything, man. What you had, Cal?
I had roughly the same price in I think that was in like 2013, but it was a 3-2. Um and I was staying with these brothers that I met in college or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
our shit was dope. We had a balcony or whatever. Um but the balcony was like a catch 22 because that's how niggas robbed us. Niggas climbed up the balcony, Lucci. Broke.
Oh, bro, that should be
Wait,
scary,
what?
man. Yes, niggas can climb up. I had a bitch do that,
Oh
man. I'm
man.
about. I'm gonna let him finish his shit. I had a girl do that shit, man. My ex-girlfriend pulled up.
Nigga,
I'm in there.
nigga, nigga,
I'm
what?
laid in there with another chick, bro. She knocked on the door. I'm like, what the fuck is she saying? Me and my baby need to get you. I need to come to sleep. Bitch, what the fuck? I don't even fuck with you. Why are you outside? Why are you on my balcony? I can't even keep the balcony door open no more because it was like that balcony niggas will climb that shit, bro. Good niggas will climb that shit. I'm like, how
You
how
said
you get up
niggas
here?
robbed you? You said it so
What floor was you on?
casually. Like,
What
That's what
floor was
I'm
you on?
saying.
Nah, nah.
That's
What
what
floor
I'm
was you on,
saying.
Cal? What floor
Oh
was you on when
shit.
you out the balcony?
Like I couldn't be mad, nigga. That was karma. We were doing some wild shit in college. So like the nigga
Yeah.
robbing kind of like, well, it
y'all weren't
happened.
there, was it?
No, I was gone. I was out like on a little mission or two. And then when I got back, nigga, it looked like one of them like Tubi movies because the apartment wasn't that lavish or nothing. So I walk in like my niggas like, yo, like we've been hitting your phone, like da 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 da. Like, what happened, bro? I walk into the living room. It's glass shattered all the way from the door back to like damn near the kitchen area. Um, they stole my nigga had a Jordan collection. They ran up in that, took all of that nigga shoes, all of them, all of them.
Nigga, how long was y'all gone? You know that take time.
Well, I think they were at this time. I think they were back and forth to Atlanta, preparing to move to Atlanta, and I was out being a hoe and being reckless. So like, I would leave the apartment for like 2 3 days and then come back. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, niggas just clocked us. That was it. Niggas just saw me leave, like, okay, bro, gonna be gone, and then saw them niggas dip with probably some luggage. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, boom, let's get them. Bro, they came in up through the back door and then threw the shit that they were stealing off the balcony onto the ground and just dipped. Like, nah, this shit filthy, nigga. But you
Yeah,
know,
that's somebody who knew y'all. That's somebody who knew y'all.
that's somebody in New York, yeah, or they was getting word of mouth. They was watching badly
yeah,
for that to happen.
Badly for them to just they already knew where to go. Like, ooh, get them nigga Jordans. Get that nigga Jordan.
Hey,
Take that nigga TV. Take that nigga PS. Take that nigga PS5, PS3 at the time. Take that nigga Xbox. Yeah.
some weird
yeah,
things.
niggas love J's.
Flex was
Yeah.
like
That took time. Them niggas had time to like, cause you can't carry only but so many J's, and
Hell
that
yeah.
ain't nobody
But this
see
the
this,
thing
bro.
about this is the thing about Jay. Jay's so powerful. I remember somebody robbed my friend car when I was there. It was my Nikon camera was in there, my camera was in there, and my girl's Canon camera was in there. And it was an iPod and a laptop. You know what they stole? Some motherfucking Jordans. They ain't take none of that shit, bro. I'm like, man, fuck none of them niggas, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
y'all really took the Jordans and shit? Like, you got all this
Nigga
technology right
Jordan.
here. You gonna take
niggas
some
took the.
J's.
I'm
They
telling
might
you,
have took the
bro.
laptop. I don't know, but I don't remember. But it was a lot more technology, and they ain't take none of that shit. They took Jordans. Shit.
I
body
got.
bags. What the movie quote? What and leave the what? This
Yeah.
nigga.
Take the what and leave the what?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in Tennessee, bro, and I was selling the herb out there, so a guy broke in my dude apartment, and at that time I had just went to the flea market, so I had went cop some fake jars. Like I had like about I think about 5 or 6 pair. Man, them brothers stole every last one of them pair of jars. Every last one of them. Then I'm saying to myself, feel like I'm around these white folks, so I know they're not judging me by my J, so I'm getting through custom with them. You heard me? I'm wearing these bitches.
Right.
Niggas stole they couldn't find the weed, so they stole all my Jordans, fam. I say, man, these little dudes crazy, bro. I stole a lot of shit in my life, but I don't think I ever broken somebody's shit and just decided to steal some shoes, because I don't think I would be able to walk around with somebody else's shoes on. Like, if I didn't pay for them or some shit like that, I mean, nigga, give me some shoes. But, I mean, if I didn't pay for them, I stole them. I wouldn't feel comfortable walking around with some shoes that I stole. Like, that don't even feel right. That don't even sound right to
Bad.
me, be
Your
honest with you.
homie cousin, your homie cousin steal your weed, and you know he stole your weed, but you can't really prove it, so you can't really like go crazy about the shit. And nigga, I hate when that happens. Okay, it's my homie.
I,
Nigga stole my weed, went in my
the,
room and stole my. I know he did because he's a shit for it, but I couldn't
mm-hmm,
prove the shit. I'm like, God damn, man. I can't just wow. I could just wow the fuck out, but then I'm like, nah. I need proof, bro. I can't
yeah.
prove this shit. Damn. Because then this nigga gonna defend his cousin, then I'm gonna have to kick these niggas to the street. Because y'all came in my spot. But I didn't want to do that.
Right.
I want to be a real nigga. I'm like,
Hey,
fuck it. And niggas be stealing shit, man.
yeah, you know, one of the worst things about a thief, but a thief will help you look for the shit that they stole from you.
That's a fact.
Like that's
Yo, bro, my
just
cousin used to.
it's just crazy. Like these niggas will help you look for the shit knowing that they stole it. Like and they took the shit
They
themselves
stole
and
it.
hid it. Now they helping you looking for some shit they know you ain't gonna find.
You ever had a thief help you, then you find your shit?
No, I've never
You be
found
like,
my shit. And that is my
well,
my thing is
I
I
had a
never
little.
found an honest thief before. Like bro, I've seen this shit
No,
maybe
I
one
had a
time in
little
my
cousin
life.
that used to do that shit. My cousin, little brother, used to do that shit. So he used to take shit, and then I used to look for it. He used to help me look for it at my grandma's house.
Then
But
you find it
then
somewhere
I be
else.
like, little nigga,
This
that's
shit
my
right
game
here.
right there, bro. And but if his brother do it, you didn't hear them fighting. I'm gonna beat your ass, and he's beating this little kid up and shit. It's funny as hell. I'm like, this nigga stole it, but then tried to tell me he's looking for it, but then it's right there, nigga, under your bed. Like, what's wrong with you, nigga? Ah, this is crazy.
That's why when I buy big purchases, I usually bring them in early as hell in the morning. Like late for real. I'm not even gonna hold you. Look, and I bought a last year I bought a 50-inch TV.
Yeah.
Nigga, I waited till like 10 o'clock that night before I brought that motherfucker. Look, Lucha, if a nigga really wanted to hit me, he could have broken the dark. Lucha, he could have broken the dark, grab the TV. You know what I'm saying? He could have did all that. But I said, nah, I'll wait till 10 o'clock at night before I bring this big motherfucker here. I don't want to let nobody see. And fortunately for me, I was standing on the first floor of the complex. So all I had to do was just, you know what I'm saying, open the door real quick. We'll slide that motherfucker in there. That was shit. All right, cool. Anybody around? Nobody see me? All right, cool.
You think a nigga will go in there and get your shit though, bro?
Then nah, cause I don't, you know, I be staying to myself. So
Right.
if they did, like I said, if I did, it'd be somebody that I knew that came in the crib before and not even came and got it. So I can narrow the suspects down pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's crazy too. Like
Man.
stealing TVs, bro. Like stealing shoes and like going to people's house stealing their flat screens off the wall. I think that's weird as shit, bro. Like, how the fuck where you gonna go? How you walk out of somebody's house with a big ass TV? Like, I don't.
Yeah, you walk out that motherfucker with that shit. Go to the pawn shop the next day. You pawn that motherfucker. Yeah. What you talking about? Did it all work? Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
That's how you walk out with that bitch the same way I walked in without it, nigga.
Yeah, with that big ass TV though, man. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I had one of my homeboys stole some jewelry from a crib one time. He hit a lick. He stole some jewelry, then tried to pawn the jewelry, and they said the jewelry was fake. Now I don't know if that was real or not, but he said they told him the jewelry was fake, so he was kind of heated about it. He such a ass gift. Now he trying to hit a lick folks, and them folks had fake jewelry. Then he thought it was real.
Nah, I couldn't. I was saying it earlier. I couldn't rob a nigga for his shoes unless I knew like the nigga's shoe size. Cause I wear size 13, nigga. You know how pissed I'd be if I stole some size 9.
That's what I don't think. With my shoes, I don't think those brothers even knew the shoe size, man. Those brothers just stole the motherfucker because they seen it was Jordans. Like, that's
know.
that
they
drilling
just
and rush or
saw
whatever
that
at the
jump man
moment.
on there.
That's it. That
saw
wasn't
that jump
Jordans
man
of
on
me.
there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
seen a jump man. There wasn't no Jordans. That what they seen.
They saw that
Bitch
jump
was
man.
fake.
Them nigga got them nigga got that J's, boy. That niggas come out every day with a new pair. I know he got some shit in there. Yeah, go ahead, take that shit.
All fake too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I done seen nigga get robbed legally for his shoes. Nigga said, "Well, I'll take them hoes right off your feet right now. How much you want for them?"
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga say the right price. They get up off of like right there in the spot. Like, all right, I'm finna walk around with my socks on. Like, boy, you hell. I'm not finna do that. Not finna do that.
That's
Well, I don't care how much. I don't care how much money you finna offer me. You ain't finna just have me out here shoeless in the world in public like this. You got robbed legally.
That's crazy. No, nigga take your shoes up off you in the mall. That's a different type of nigga, bro. So I want no parts of that nigga.
Back in my day, niggas used to get laid down behind the J. My bad. I ain't want to keep the conversation. But back in my day, niggas gets laid down. You come out the mall with the J's early the hell in the morning. Niggas 8 o'clock. Nigga ain't breakfast yet. Lay it down. Go ahead. Give me them. Cuz. Give me them.
Nigga was standing out in line for 3 hours.
Nigga been standing in line since midnight, Lucci. Since midnight. He come out the store happy, giddy as hell. Lay it down, partner. Lay it. You don't want to die over these. Just go ahead and get that up. Thank you.
That's probably would be one of the best things and one of the worst things that can happen to you all in one day, bro.
Like, yeah, the high and the low, right
The
there.
high and the low. Like, I don't think it could get any higher or any lower than that. After you got the J's from standing in line for what 3-4 hours,
Stealing
and
a
then
lottery
soon,
ticket might be
yeah,
crazy. I would. I can't hold niggas. I would cry, bro. I would
mm-hmm.
cry if I would.
Oh, won
Imagine
the
standing in
lottery.
line and then getting robbed by
Oh,
a girl with a gun. That'd be a crazy shit.
yeah,
This rob you from some shit. Talking about
She
lay it
different.
down.
She different.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
she
lottery
said,
She,
ticket shit probably would be
"Ah,
kind of. Oh my god, that probably would be different too, man.
like
That's
Lil
life
Lucy, the one
changing, man.
where it
You
was worth
said,
$1 billion. Them niggas got like what, like 400 something million. Bro, imagine if a nigga robbed you for your lottery ticket on the way to cash it in.
oh my God, bro.
oh,
Bro. You might as well off yourself. You might as well go ahead and end it, bro.
The average
that's
person
like
probably gonna do that.
that
Once they
movie was
figure
about.
out, they can't get that ticket back, I think the average person probably will kill himself though. Cause
Yeah, yeah,
that's a life
yeah.
defining moment right there, bro. That's something that's like, come on, man.
You can't come back
That's
from that.
Yeah. And you can't prove
nigga
it. I mean, what the fuck? Like,
pulled up at the job, told the boss suck your dick, he a pussy ass nigga, you
Right, you
cursed
did
out the
all
mm-hmm.
the types of wild
Now, if you
shit.
signed it, if you signed that lottery ticket check or something already, yeah, other than that.
You done told your
nigga.
manager everything you wanted to say to this nigga, and hey, I'm talking about you let that nigga have it. Like, bitch ass nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm fucking
About
this
this
paperwork,
bitch.
I'm this computer out this bitch. Bitch ass nigga, catch me in traffic.
And
What?
a nigga
That's-
in traffic said, off that. Come up off that. What, my shoes? No, nigga, the ticket. We know you got it all.
Oh, the ticket, we know. We know you owe.
Hey, my heart drop under my
That nigga
feet,
like to
you heard
kill
me?
me.
You know
Hey,
what?
He
That
bro.
gonna have
nigga
to
heart
kill
going under your
Hey,
feet,
Cam,
boy.
you might have to kill me, dog. You might
He
have
gonna
to
have to
kill
kill
me,
me because
dog.
I done
You
told
might
so
have to
much
kill
shit
me,
to
dog.
him about when I won this ticket. Like,
You might have to go and end my life, dog. You got to
go ahead,
prove
do
me.
that life. And you better hope that trigger better blow. Because if that shit go click and your shit jam, oh man, stomp you the fuck
Party.
out badly.
Pulled my pants up at
Hey,
the
Cal,
waistline.
go ahead and end my shit, cuz you go ahead. You might as well go ahead and shoot me in the
Yeah.
head right now, cuz I'm not gonna. I'm not
Not
giving
going.
this.
You,
I'm not giving this up.
you're not gonna give it up, kid.
Out my cold dead
What
hands.
song? Hey, what song you playing on the way going cash that ticket in? Just let me know. I'm trying to set the vibe. I'm trying to picture this. What song you got blasting right now as you going cash that?
Everything around me, all types of shit, but you can't get that ticket up because, like, you know what, Lucci, this is the reason why you can't get a ticket up, Lucci. You give up the ticket, bro. You thinking when you get that ticket, you gonna like, damn, I'm about to flex on these. I'm about to flex. I'm
Yeah.
all these everybody that counting me out,
Yeah.
exes, all types of shit. Niggas, all that shit going through your head. You done like they said, you done wild on they fucking. You know what I'm saying? But like you got hella plans, like you 1,000 plans already through your head.
I done told my Instagram.
What you got planned though, body bag?
Fly you out. Told my
What
You
Instagram
gotta
person
kill
fly
me.
her out.
What you got playing on the radio right now as you go to cash that ticket, man? You just told your boss to fuck him. You pulling off for a job. What you putting on? What's the first thing you pulling off?
Man, like, bro. First of all, if that happened to me right now, I'm like, man, I'm fixing this car. I'm paying all this shit off. Oh, I can do this. There's so much shit you can like.
No,
You know
what
what I'm saying?
song? I want to know what song you
Oh,
playing.
what song?
Yeah, you
What
pulling
song?
off from that fucking job from playing. Blasted. I know you gonna scratch
Uh,
off. I know you burning rubber. You gotta burn rubber. It won't be right if you don't burn rubber, right?
I don't know.
You
Right
gotta
now, the only
burn-
thing that came in my head is bling bling. That's the only thing.
Oh man.
That's because that's the only one I get. I don't know.
You know what? I'm playing that
Bling, bling.
line.
Every time I come around the city, bling, and then you get robbed after that. Hell no, that's crazy. No, you gotta kill me, nigga. Right around playing bling bling, you gonna try to take my tickets? Fuck you, nigga. You gotta kill
Wait till
me,
I
bro.
get my money.
Wow, yeah. That's a fire one there, though, Phil. Tell nigga catch you midway Kanye first.
Yeah, midway in the verse. I had a dream about my way to heaven.
Nah, nigga, give it
And I
up,
flipped that on the
nigga.
Lexus. Yeah, get up, nigga, lay that shit down. What? I was just having a
Playing
dream.
Future.
Oh,
100,000,
man.
100,000, playing Future, the nigga fucking. Yeah, 100,000, nigga. Yeah.
That'll be wild though, man. Yeah, that's a crazy scenario though, Cal. You're a wild man for thinking about that. That's
Yeah,
a
bro.
high and a
I'm
low,
like,
definitely.
Be pulling up in a fucking, cause you know like my hair and everything, nigga. I'm pulling up to quit my job in a bonnet, a wife beater, some jogger eyes,
Jesus Christ.
and cool, nigga. I'm looking wild. I'm gonna say fuck you, nigga, and if I get the possibility, fuck your wife.
Oh
Boom, we out
shit!
Oh my.
5,000. I
You,
He
put on
not saying
brown.
that. He's saying y'all
Nigga,
niggas pussy.
hold up, what you putting
That's
up
what you gonna say.
there?
That's what you gonna say.
yeah, I'm wild,
What you
nigga,
putting
and then
on?
I'm gonna turn on Brown Paper Bag by
Oh
DJ
man,
Khaled.
god damn.
Taking the last shit I got in my check-ins and savings account, I'm buying the nice chain
Jesus Christ.
anywhere, nigga,
Nigga said
anywhere.
I'm
Then
taking
I'm
everything out of my bank and just going.
The
right.
ignorance level is over 9,000 when you see that ticket.
That's a fact.
Oh my
If
god.
I got in body bag, anything left over from the chain, nigga, I'm putting a down payment on gold
I'm
fangs, nigga.
single, bro. So any bitch I see that I know is we fucking. And then you like, oh, you rude. All right, you done missed out. Fuck you.
Right.
The ignorance level is the ignorance level is all the way. This
Yeah,
you gotta
It's
kill
so
me. You
high.
gotta kill
them
me.
sliders
You
go
gotta
up. Yeah,
kill
them
me.
sliders go
Bro,
up. Yeah,
I'm
that
I'm
ignorant
not
slider
giving
go
up
up like a
Instagram.
motherfucker.
I'm
I'm
going on
not giving up
Instagram
that
and telling
ticket.
my favorite chick, I'm finna fly you out tomorrow. Like, nah, tomorrow. What?
Wow.
Tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, I'm saying the wildest shit to a bitch. I'm fly you out tomorrow, bitch. Tomorrow,
okay,
bitch.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna to the bitch. Like I'm flying. I'm
Hey,
flying out tomorrow.
remember you wanted to get fucked on the beach in Puerto Rico? Yeah, we
I'm
doing
gonna
that
fly you out.
tomorrow. What you mean? You just don't go to work, and then you get robbed, and she be like, "What happened tomorrow?" I don't know. The nigga grabbed. He went up to me and he said I was pussy, and then just took the shit.
All right, so we here now. You heard me. Look, so we here now. This after the alleged robbery. Uh, do you call the cops?
Got to. If you ain't killed me, if you ain't killed me,
Yeah,
if you ain't
that's your
killed me,
ticket.
I got to. I'm telling folks, like, look, somebody just robbed me for the lottery ticket.
Especially if you get robbed by a white man, nigga. What? I'm calling the police, nigga. No, Brad ain't about to just walk up on me and try and rob. Not Brad, but like, what's a fucked up
Oh,
like white
shit.
man?
Nigga said Brad is funny.
Billy.
Trevor up the
Billy,
pipeline.
Tom, Tim, yeah, he ain't just walking up. Yeah,
Trevor, not finna.
yeah, he not about to do that. I'm not let that nigga getting away with that shit. Yeah, we gonna be on your ass, boy. Especially if he white.
Alright, so explain the next couple of hours, bro. After alright, you filed the police report. We trying to get
Hey, bro, you sweating bullets. Cause nigga, you just threw your whole life away. You just threw it all away.
The next couple of hours, bro, gonna be the roughest. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like breaking up with a girl and all hope of losing your mom and some shit. Like it's gonna be rough because you gonna be like, damn man, you gonna be waiting for that. Your phone is not gonna leave your hand because you're waiting for that call. 1, 2, like it's just gonna be a rough time. You ain't gonna want to go to work.
You gotta tell all your niggas what happened. Like, hey,
No, you might not
gonna
even have a
believe what
job.
happened to me.
I'm not
You might
telling
not even
niggas
have a
no.
job because you done told your manager,
yeah,
fuck
the
you.
job
all
over
niggas,
with.
fuck
You done with for
Yeah,
the
the job
job.
is done. Yeah, the job is
Yeah.
done.
The
That's
job
at least your
done.
words.
Is that the only people you telling fuck you? Like, is the people at the
Or
job,
like,
or is it
or you
other
can go
people?
back to your
Telling my
job and be
landlord.
like, hey,
Telling my
I got
landlord that
robbed.
too.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep digging yourself a hole. Who else, Phil? Your
Whoa,
landlord?
don't tell the
Telling my
Don't
landlord.
tell the
Yeah.
landlord. No, don't tell the
Fuck
landlord.
you.
Bro. That's
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
bro.
Yeah. Try to upcharge me $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, because guess what?
Yeah,
I can buy this whole shit up right now. Fuck you talking
you gonna be a
Oh,
home.
I'm talking
damn.
filthy.
And then they gonna be like, oh, your rent due.
I'll be like, ugh, God. They said
Yeah,
that
but you
notice
can't
to
even
the
go back
door
to work
body
though.
bag.
If you go back to the job, you gotta be like, what happened? I got robbed. Niggas gonna start laughing.
You can't go back to the job at all.
You can't go back. It's up for
Hey,
you at
after
the
you
job.
cursed them out, then you terminated. They already wrote your papers up.
Yeah. Hey, look. After you walked out, they went ahead and they pressed that up real quick. They say that's so
Yeah.
that's on first on the agenda. Go ahead and get this nigga up out of here, just in case something like that happen. Right? You try to come back and plead and beg for your job. Well, sir, you told me fuck you. So I took that ass.
Oh well, see, one of my jobs right now, if that happened to me, I can really come back though. I can really walk out this little Rinky Dink Taco Bell. They pay me 17 hours. I can really say, eat a dick. I'm gone, and they'll let me back in this bitch. Now the other ways, oh no, I'm gone, nigga. I'm out of there. They like, who? You won't work here?
Swear.
So do you? Huh?
You gonna know when I hit that shit. When I hit that lottery, you said the ignorant sliders go up 1,000.
Oh yeah, they go up. They go up.
IG Live doing some shit like this.
Put your pussy lips on live. I'll give you 1,000.
That's a fact. You doing wild shit. 12 hours.
Damn, Boosie.
Yeah,
Boosie's so ignorant.
I'm going crazy.
Oh man.
Put your pussy up.
Do you get sleep that night, bro? Can you go to sleep that night? Like, after you leave the police station, what's I'm pretty sure you gonna cry a little bit. Yeah, you crying.
Yeah,
You
you gonna
crying.
be sad.
You
got weed. Be crying.
You
You
crying.
got weed or liquor.
I would
you
have
gonna
to
drink and
invite a
smoke
girl
all night.
over, bro. And I'll be like, that's the best bet. We gotta
Nah,
lay.
you can't invite the girl body bags. No, that's the wrong move. Cause then she gonna ask you what's wrong, and now you gotta be
No,
honest.
you gotta invite
He
a girl.
needs
No,
some
you gotta
comfort.
be. You gotta be a girl that don't know about it though. So you can take that aggression on her and beat her cheeks in.
So
Not
you're
the
not
girl
gonna
you know.
tell. You're not gonna tell. Like, just say it's your main piece. You won't tell her that nigga robbed you for the ticket. Cause you crying at this point.
Oh no. Oh,
At
I'm
this
like,
point,
yo,
you crying. You crying like a motherfucker. Huh?
Lucius, you can't
Yeah,
tell
I'm
her.
crying.
Why would you do that? Oh, you are
Oh
ruined.
yeah, you tell her she might leave your ass.
She's
This nigga
leaving
broke.
you instantly.
I just went file a police report.
She gonna be in the kitchen. Girl, we broke. What happened? She got robbed.
Oh man,
Nigga had a lottery ticket for 400 million and got robbed.
they got robbed.
Boy, don't do that. Boy, you asking for the worst.
1 block away from the lottery place.
Man, look.
Nah, you really gonna have to shoot me. You really gonna.
You got to take my life, bro.
1 block
He's
away, son.
he's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. Ah, it's all right. Crazy right there. I said,
If nigga- Cause once
Right.
they hit you with that gun, man, cause that's iron, bro. Like, nigga bet you up with the gun, man. Like, I mean, that'll change anybody's mind, especially if it hits you in your eye. That's one of them right there.
He's trying to kill me
Yeah.
outside and get everybody's attention right in there. He's trying to kill me, so he can actually kill you. They like, damn, he took his ticket and shit. Nigga, you can't even get away.
Nobody
He's trying to kill
around know
me,
you got a
God.
ticket though. You just think it's a robbery going
Oh
on.
no, yeah. If this ain't nobody around, yeah.
No, I'm just saying the people around don't know it's you got a ticket. I mean, some reason this nigga know you got a ticket. They just see the
Just
robbery.
what I'm saying is, you just gotta act crazy if people pay attention.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All
Yeah,
right.
hey.
Definitely gonna be on camera.
You ain't about to die. Hey, this nigga like, hey, you trying to kill me? I'm telling you.
Body bags in a post 9/11 world. I'm saying the nigga got a bomb. I'm wigging. This is $400 million. I'm everything. This nigga got a bomb. What? What? Nah.
Hey, he
What-
got
what
the
was-
codes to the missiles. He got the codes to the missiles in Cuba. Like,
That's right.
this,
You gotta make a scene.
Now I seen some shit like this on American Greed. Like this guy, he was one of the dudes who work with the computers that generates like the lottery numbers, and some kind of way he hacked into the system to where he won the lottery. But the thing is, after he won the lottery on that ticket, the fucked up shit is that he didn't cash the ticket for like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to get someone else to cash it, and the people already had put like a video out looking for this person who cashed the ticket, and somebody recognized his voice, man. Then they found out it was him, but he had been scamming the lottery for like a couple of years, but they were just hitting it in different states and shit or whatever, man. I thought that was very, very smart, but he had other people going cash the tickets in, but they caught his ass, though. They caught his ass. Instead of him letting somebody else go play the tickets, he went in there and played the ticket and told him, but he had glasses on, a hat, like you couldn't really see him, like a trench coat on. Like the nigga was very suspect, man, walking in there. So that's the only reason why the police looked at him like that, man. And somebody recognized his voice and like, oh no, that's dude. Shit, they went and got his ass.
That sound like that. That sound like a real life story. That sound like based off a true story.
Yeah, that's American Greed. It was on American Greed. Yeah, that really did happen on American Greed. I can't think about the guy's name, but yeah, I watched it on American Greed not too long ago, man.
They were doing that same shit with PPP loans. They hit some folks up down here for that shit.
Yeah, Biden extended it for the prosecutors. So brothers think they got away. They say he extended it for 10 years. Like, niggas gotta look over their shoulder for 10 years, bro.
That's insane. Hell no.
All right,
No, sir. Not me.
What that knows, huh?
No, this is last time I checked, brother Cujo had something going.
Oh, Cujo, yeah, Cujo talk. All right. What's up, Cujo? No Cujo here. Might have stepped away. Yeah, this gonna get edited right here. Then you wanna go?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
What's good with y'all, man?
Nothing, man. You acting like a diva over there, man.
Yeah, I'm on my diva stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I asked, what he tell us? I asked for chill waters in the dressing room. Shout out to the pod, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I just want to know what brothers is bumping past couple weeks, artists, albums. What are you watching? Movies, TV shows, you know what I'm saying? I've been listening to a lot of people. Go ahead, Body Best.
No, I'm saying part of movies. It's the movie is called Prey. I'm into the Predator movies. It's part of the Predator series.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope. It takes like 300 years before, and it's like some Native American people and shit. Like, yeah, it's just watch it. It's dope. And I watch that shit and some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that one's pretty good. Like the Predator shit.
Okay. Any music, Body Bags? New or old, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I mean, really, like, I mean, I just been listening to a lot of tracks, like Dustin G, Black Mind. I'm saying old shit the old me. Fucking, I ain't got all the news they doing about the South. Take off that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Me myself, I've been watching a lot of documentaries, man. Watched one on Netflix, man. It's professor, man, broke down like Black history. Did like a little kind of TED Talk thing about just how rough we've had it in this country, in this century. That was pretty dope, man. I forgot the name of it. There's a movie called The Informer on Netflix with my man Common. I was like, bro, Netflix is just giving out deals, right? Like my boy Common got in.
I seen that. I thought it was old, but
it was kind of recent. It's a cool little movie, man. But I was like, Common was the last person I thought would get like a starring role in an action movie, but it was actually pretty decent, man. It's called The Informer. As far as music, the past 2 weeks, I've been listening to a lot of just rap, like people that just rap really good. The new Black Thought project is super dope. I don't know if y'all heard that. It's produced by Danger Mouse. He's got verses on there from Run the Jewels, Russ, MF Doom. It's super fire, bro. Black Thought is one of the best lyricists I think we've had in hip hop, man. just overall like live performing, freestyle, his work with the Roots, all that stuff, man. He is just super dope. A lot of old Cannabis. I found a Cannabis song called "A Thousand Bars." Right, it's literally like an hour long, man. And I was like, bro, how bored do you got to be to write a song that's 1,000 bars, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then I thought to myself, how much of a rap nerd do I have to be to actually sit down and listen to this, right, and try to dissect it? But that was super dope as well. Currency's last project with Harry Fraud, been bumping that, and
Fire,
the new Joey CD is pretty tough too.
fire.
That
Oh,
2000 is tough. Yeah.
speaking about Joey, that's 2005. I listened to
Mhm.
it, reacted to it.
Mhm.
I like it better than 99. I feel like because
Yeah, you told
when
me
I,
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, when I listen to these niggas, bro, like I hear growth because like you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, they older now, the way they rap now. 99 is a classic, but I like the way that production could get better. One, it was
Uh-huh.
produced by Static Selector. I think Static Selector was one. He was
Right.
like, nah, this thing's actually even the intro,
Mhm.
Joy did a really good job. He been always lit. Dropped her after the little TV show shit, but I was like, yeah, I fuck with the 2000.
Yeah, I liked it a lot, Body Bags. You could definitely, like you said, hear the growth and just stuff he's been through. Beats was still like very, New York, uh, boom bap, you know what I'm saying, backpacker type beats. But he was talking about a lot of stuff, man. Brothers really elevate, man. Shout out to 50 Cent, man. I just seen an interview with 50. He was talking on Breakfast Club, man. Lucha, I don't know if you've seen that yet, but he was talking about all the shows that he developed for Stars and how he's gonna go independent and he's gonna stop producing so much material for Stars, man. I think he's gonna have like his own app or something like that. But
That's a fire
just to see
idea.
yeah, just to see Joey I think that's the new wave, right? Like I think everybody's gonna go that direction over the next few years. But to see Joey kind of elevate as an actor, a lot of people don't know he has a short film on Netflix too that I think won an award. So just to see him kind of get into some different spaces and knowing that he came from being like a 16, 17-year-old artist and now he's in his mid 20s, I think late 20s, and doing the acting and you know what I'm saying, making beats and all that, like it's just super dope, bro. So that's kind of what I've been on, man. Joey and like I said, Joey Black Thought, uh, Cannabis, past few
That, oh
weeks.
yeah, actually also
Yeah,
had a song with me, mom.
yeah. Phil Will, what you been listening to, good sir? What albums? What artists?
Shit, a lot, everything, a whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
I've been in, I've been in old school R&B,
Mm-hmm.
what you would call, uh, what's the New Jack Swing?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
New Jack Swing era.
Like Teddy
Man,
Riley and all that, or
Teddy
Mm.
what?
Riley guy,
Okay.
uh, Christopher Williams,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Brown,
Mm-hmm.
all types of different artists. Blackstreet, that little pocket right there of New
Okay.
Jack. Fuck
You
with
heard
that.
the just just out of curiosity, man. Have you ever heard the Boomerang soundtrack?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Okay. I was about to say,
Spending
bro.
time
Okay.
with
Okay.
you, love,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just like
Right.
heaven. Play with me.
Yeah.
You know what
Fire.
I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah, fire, fire.
Uh-huh.
I've been in that bag. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I'm in my ignorant bag, so I'm listening
Okay.
to Young Boy, listen to
Okay.
Nardo Wick,
Okay.
ESTG,
Okay.
a couple other brothers. Bro, but really, like on my Spotify though, my Spotify
Uh-huh.
be like it has like Discover Weekly. I don't know if y'all
Mm-hmm.
got Spotify, but y'all got if I get on Spotify and you like, what I'm saying, you're a premium member, they'll
Mm-hmm.
suggest songs to you. So I just go through my Discover Weekly and just find new tracks that I like, kind of the ones that I'm sleepers or whatever. But
Okay.
it'd be a lot of. I will say this. I said this before the Cujo, but I really think UK drill is better than the New York drill.
Mm.
The beats, lyrics, the flow, all that. I just be fucking with the British cats more than I do the New York Cats. Even though I do fuck with the New York Cats, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I got
interesting, Phil.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was about to say that's interesting because a lot of American rap fans would venture to say that they have a hard time understanding like UK rap, right? Just because of the heavy, like the dialect, right? Like the lingo and everything. You know what I'm saying? The accent. So how do you get past that when you're listening? Just out of
Cause
curiosity.
I like dope shit.
Okay.
And dope shit don't have no limit to it. Like if the shit is
Okay.
dope, it's dope. Like even with the link, I that's what I appreciate about it.
Okay.
For the man did a man do. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Right.
give me the lingo from y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I like that. I like hearing the different lingo, how y'all put this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
I've been in that.
That's
I ain't
dope.
gonna lie. I've been in an Afrobeat bag. Like seriously,
Okay.
Wizkid, Burna Boy, like all types of things. That's like when I want to really listen to something different, I'd be in my Afrobeat.
Okay. Okay.
And
Dope.
then movies I've seen. The last movie I saw, cause I don't watch the movie thing like y'all do. But I saw Hustle
Mm-hmm.
with Adam Sandler. That's the last movie I like
Okay.
sat down and watched. And that was fire. That nigga had
Okay.
everybody in the NBA in that movie. I was like, oh, he really got everybody. Like,
Yeah.
everybody.
Right.
everybody,
I
everybody.
still haven't watched that yet. Check it out.
Watch it, Lucci. Lucci, it's a good movie, dog. You know, I don't watch movies. That's a good movie, dog. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. And
Okay.
he got everybody from the NBA that you could think of is in that movie. They make an
Mm-hmm.
appearance somewhere somehow. You'd be like, oh shit, he got LeBron. Oh shit, he got AD. Oh shit, he got. Oh shit, he got. Oh shit, he got.
Okay.
like it just every scene is a damn another cameo. Like damn, that boy Adam really tied into them folks, man.
Yeah, they fuck with Adam.
Yeah, they fuck with Adam heavy, but that's a dope movie, dope plot, acting, all that. It was good. I like it.
All right. Lucci, what about yourself, bro? What you been bumping? What you been watching?
Um, lately I think it's been more of Joey. I
Okay.
think Boom put me on, told me to check it out. Uh, I really don't like East Coast rap that much, but
Yeah, we know.
yeah,
Trust me, we know.
certain shit. But yeah, I fuck with that Joey. It was more of my vibe. Guess because I'm getting
Okay.
older, I don't like too much noise. Like I don't want to hear somebody
Yeah.
get shot and killed on every other bar and shit like that. But
Right.
It's too
yeah.
loud in my goddamn
Yeah,
house.
that's what it's being too loud. Be like a lot especially when I be hearing my little brother. He just be listening to all them little young wild niggas and shit or whatever. I'll be like, man,
Mhm.
god damn, bro. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting up, bro. I don't want to come on.
Right. Right. Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
Joey and I've been also listening to a lot of old shit too. I think my time in music is mostly like late 90s, early 2000,
Mm-hmm.
but I think
Right.
mostly 90s, bro. I think just that music just I love
So
the
what,
90s music, bro.
like what's some artists? So like
I just
old No
like
Limit, old like Big Timers, like what
no,
we
I
going
mean
Tupac, like Loonies, like what bag?
I
What's the
would get
artist?
I would get into that like the old Cash Money and shit or whatever, but like Tupac and
Okay.
Biggie and like I said, just man, the 90s just I can kind of listen to anything from the 90s, bro. Like a lot of times I just put it
Right.
on a 90s playlist on Pandora and just let it play and just bring me back to my childhood so fucking much,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love the
But
90s, bro.
okay.
Yeah.
What about movies or TV shows? Got any series that we need to get up on? Like brothers need to get hip to, or what? Any
Yeah,
suggestions?
I'm gonna break the room at the end, hold up. But I'm gonna say this. I want to shout out to my baby girl, man. First day of college was Saturday. I think we had to bring him, and for
Fire.
some strange reason, bro, I told you this earlier the week. Then we had to go. I watched House Party 2, bro. I don't know why, but it was.
Mhm.
I don't think it was the right movie to watch at that time
Okay.
because I was already fighting emotions. Like fuck, she
Right.
out, she on her own and shit, and I'm like, man, I know
Right.
this wild shit ain't about to go, but just watching that movie, I went back and on the history of Kid and Play, bro, and I appreciate those brothers so much now because listening to the interviews and seeing all the shit that they went through, I never looked at it like that, man. So watched all the house parties this past weekend, and it's exciting time for TV series too for me because we got the best, one of the best TV series in the world that ever hit cable TV.
Oh my God.
One of the spin-offs that came back, man. Raising Kanan. Shout out to Joey, And then this weekend right here, man, we got the new Game of Thrones coming out, so I'm excited for that too, bro. Like, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see that shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna smoke a big blunt before that shit come on, bro. I don't want to miss nothing. But that's what I had to think.
Okay. I was gonna say too, just side note, man. Like when we was talking about Kid and Play the other day, bro. One thing I thought about after I got off Discord was every Kid and Play movie has like a message to it, right? Like all the house party movies. You know what I'm saying? The first one, you could maybe, how important it is to listen to your parents, because remember he snuck out, you know what I'm saying? His daddy didn't want him to go out and party, but he snuck out anyway. You know what I'm saying? He ends up getting in trouble for that. The second one with the college joint, you know what I'm saying? Staying focused, following your dreams, you know what I'm saying? Not having friends like Play to steal your money, you know what I mean?
Influence,
yeah, man. Brother really got him in trouble every movie, man. Part 3, you know what I'm saying? Being faithful to your girl, again, staying focused. And it's kind of dope to see the characters like elevate, right? Because it goes from them, throwing their own little house party to going to college to now they become like, A&Rs, got their own artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a really dope series. Yeah, and even Class Act is all about being yourself, you know what I'm saying? They did some dope movies, man, for sure. Classics, you know what I'm saying? So is Cal still in here? Go ahead, brother.
If he muted him. As far as shows, man, I ain't got enough time, but when it comes to that Cobra Kai shit, that's about to be dropping season 5. I like watching that shit. Like,
I mess with
because
Cobra Kai.
if you like Karate Kid, it does a great job of mixing a movie, and for 5 seasons they've been doing it. And these teenagers they really be on some. It's like it ain't gang shit, but like
damn
the way the way these teenagers be fighting, like one karate group versus another karate group. Like, watch season. When you get to season 2, you gonna see like, nah, these little niggas in this show really like they really be fighting to hurt motherfuckers. Like,
can I ask
like
a question, Body Bags? Am I wrong? Because I've watched all 3 seasons, right? And I love the show, right? I'm a big Karate Kid fan. I'm just asking you as a fan, as a fellow fan, am I wrong? Last season, all my favorite characters was Cobra Kai people.
No, you're not wrong, man. Because
the girl Tori was one of my favorites.
Tori.
Johnny's kid was one of my favorites, and the little black kid they introduced.
Oh, you're not
actually
wrong,
became one of my
man.
favorites.
Listen, bro. I feel the same way because when what's his name, LaRusso, I don't really rock with him like that the way he is. His daughter, all this beef really started because of his daughter. If you really think about this shit, y'all started because of one bitch. That's why I wasn't salty when she was like, "Yo, I'm about to beat your ass in the school." I wasn't mad at that. Like, started because of her miscommunications and shit. Like, no, you're not wrong for liking Cobra Kai. It's named after the show, so but like, I get what you're saying. You didn't think you was gonna fuck with them that much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like compared
like
to
all my favorite
like,
characters were villains. You know what I'm saying? They was all like bad people. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think I fucked with anybody except for one dude, except for his son, the main character, because he was with LaRusso and shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? He was back and forth. He got a complicated story. So like, yeah, he the only person on that side I really like. Kind of rock.
When does season 4 drop?
Season you mean is it season 4 or 5? It's one of them, but I think it's supposed to drop either this week or next week.
Okay, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that, bro.
Actually, I'm about to go to the app right now.
I'm gonna binge watch that, Body Bags. I didn't know it was that quick. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm gonna put aside a day. I'm just gonna vibe out.
And I'm also rooting for this Tekken shit. Tekken about to have an anime, so I like that shit too.
Fire.
See,
and then too. I just want to say something about
it come out before you go. It come out September 9th. September 9th.
Oh yeah, that's right around the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready for that. Yep.
No, I
What's
just
up,
wanted to
Rich?
say something else about House Party too. I don't like I
Okay.
never heard Ice Cube give like House Party any credit for
Mm.
like opening the doors for those characters to come on Friday, bro. Like I've never heard an interview. I never seen any like tip
So
your
he's been
hat. I've
he's
never.
being greedy.
I
Cuba's being
mean,
greedy.
I don't know, like, but I don't. I never seen them kind of, like just
Mm.
understanding the story now, bro. Like that's something that
Yeah,
should have been spoke on, bro. Like,
He
yeah.
probably don't gun. He probably thinking in his head like, I'm Friday. I ain't gotta really give him too much credit. This is Friday. Cause Friday, if you think about it, if you go up to a young version, like most people in the world know Friday, the Friday franchise over House Party. I mean,
Mm.
sadly but true.
but
That's
you
probably
took
he. That's probably why.
5 characters from House Party 3, bro, and made Friday.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
not like one or two people, 5 body bags. So that's why I feel like, damn, you could at least tip your fucking
So
head,
Lucci, you
like,
think so?
bro,
Cube was sitting
come.
back just watching these movies, just studying, right? Like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
use that person when I get my film together. I'm gonna
yeah.
use her. I'm gonna use her. I'm gonna use him. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody
Yeah.
used it was funny as shit in House Party 3. Like they all had
Mhm.
they spots in there, bro. Like they killed it,
Yeah.
bro. And I don't,
Right.
yeah, that just think that was kind of fucked up.
Was that
But
the booty? One of them. It was either house. How many house parties there? There's three or four. One of them I didn't like.
There's actually like 4 or 5
five,
house
it's
parties.
five
I
of
don't
them.
even.
No.
I tried to watch part 4, and
Mm.
I was like, nah,
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
That's
House Party must be one of those movies where they just keep continuing like scary movie. Like I
Yeah,
don't stop.
right. But it's like
yeah.
if Kid and Play ain't involved, it ain't to me. It ain't legit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and but now LeBron brought the House Party. I think he brought the name or some shit like that. So he's doing his
He
own
brought
House
it.
Party now. Yeah, he's doing his own House Party. The remake of it. But they was talking
Interesting.
about that
LeBron.
year.
Shout
This is
out to
before
LeBron.
COVID though. They was starting
Mm-hmm.
to fuck with
Mm-hmm.
it. But I heard Kid and Play
Gotcha.
talk about it on a couple of interviews. But yeah, he got his own
Yeah,
House
LeBron.
Party coming
He
out though.
doing everything. Making the whole video game now too. That's not
Right
even
on.
Uh,
basketball.
Where's Cal, man? Cal, what you been what's in the
Oh,
whip? What's on the playlist? What's on the TV?
407.
on a TV standing, it's on Amazon. Show
Yeah,
called Billions. Um, you said what, Luke?
I'm about to say something like you far away from your mic. Been sound like that all
Oh,
night too.
I'm back. I'm back.
A
I
lot
had
of
to.
air or something.
Um, so yeah, I got Billions from Amazon Prime. It's essentially about like the ups and downs of a hedge fund manager. So they're like handling billions in people's accounts and stuff like that, and they're manipulating Wall Street and essentially ducking indictments from uh, what is it called, the district attorney and everything else like that. They got an amazing cast. Um, their last season just wrapped up, I think, like a couple of weeks ago, and they're like an hour an episode or something like that. I binge watched all 6 seasons in like a month. It was that good.
Of what?
Um, it's called Billions on Amazon
Billions?
Prime. Yeah. I saw it a lot because like a lot of the people that I know who are like that I went to school with, so like who were business majors, like business accounting majors, da 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 da. Like they like swear by the show. So I was like, let me just watch this show. It was amazing, 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 amazing. Um, and also on YouTube, I've been watching a lot of what are they called? Long form video essays. So like people will take a topic and like fully expand on it. I think the last one that I was really watching was on essentially like identity as a black man and how to balance essentially being a positive positive figure for yourself and your family and community and understanding the pitfalls of hegemonic patriarchy, um, which is essentially like another roundabout way of saying it, like toxic masculinity in the form of like white patriarchy, and how
Take me looking at
black
some
men,
shit.
yeah, like how black men can be like real like blind to when we get sucked into that, like into thinking almost like white men. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just thought that was dope. I just thought
That is.
I think so.
That's damn. That's real interesting. Think about it. What you
Yeah,
just said.
and like I saw something. Finally, the last video. This was from the same guy. I'll post his YouTube in here again. But he was doing a another long form essay about essentially how it's called. What was his term? It's performative masculinity. And I never thought about it like this way, but it's like we people like as human beings are conditioned to perform gender. You see what I'm saying? So like when people say like I want a submissive woman, da 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 da, like you're essentially saying you want her to perform that for you. You see what I'm saying? And if she isn't like a submissive or a blindly compliant woman, she then is viewed as less feminine. You see what I'm saying? Because being stubborn or hard headed is inherently viewed as a male trait. Um,
Mhm.
and like it's viewed as being hard, like I said, like hard headed or stubborn, and not viewed as being self assured when it's coming from a woman. Which I didn't really think of it like that until he broke it down like that. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
that's really dope. Like I like watching stuff that makes me think a lot. So I've really been listening to a lot of music. I've been more so into listening to video essays, things that kind of make me think a little bit different and approach situations different. So yeah, that's the shit I've been
Yeah, that's dope, man.
looking
He said,
I think people take that word submission out of context a lot too.
"That's
Like
what
I
I
think a
wanted to
lot of
say."
Submission.
yeah, a lot of women have used that as like it's a bad word. Like submission means like I have to do everything you say and like
Yeah,
I'm a mindless
they look at
zombie
it.
or a
Yeah,
robot.
they,
But that's not really what
no,
submission
they
is.
they look at it. They look at it. As some women look at it as slavery. It's not like it's also like a feeling. One, it's also too. So like you can a submissive woman sometimes has a certain type of like they even talk a certain type of way.
Hmm.
I've started to learn that too. They talk like the tone, how they talk and shit like that. Even how they, hey, you pay attention to a woman that you know she's submissive, and you know she's submissive. So a girl that knows she, yeah, I'm hard headed, woo woo. Like it's a difference of the from a lot when you pay attention to how they speak and everything. It's a total difference. But like Thanos is right though. They do get it mixed up with submission, like just all slavery, and that's the title now, modern women. There's a lot of different titles now. Like the relationship shit now is at an all time ass. Like,
Mm.
cause everybody in the world is talking about it. It's like it's really ass, bro. Like bitches out here doing wild shit. They not even lying. It's niggas out here like it's ass. Yeah, that's why niggas is scared to get married about shit. And you be in relationships because it's just it's all these different titles, 304s, the masculine man, what's the other one? The
value
high
man.
value man, high value man. Some people, some guys, my cousin, he really don't even fuck with that high value man term. He understand it, but like like I wish he was on here. He'd break that down, but it's just like
I
the
just
relationship shit is kind of it's fucked
I feel
up.
like
And I want thing. Well, hold on, I'm gonna go say one
because
more thing. One thing, the good key to any good relationship is y'all got like both sides really got to know how to communicate with each other.
Communication.
The facts.
That's the key.
Communication is key. Yep.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yep.
and by the
With
what
each
I'm
other is the key part to that. With each other,
Hmm.
you can
Cause you
communicate.
Right.
got
Like
yeah,
I could talk to y'all, I could
Okay.
talk to my coworkers, but if I can't talk to my lady how I need to talk
Right.
yeah,
to her,
cause you
it
got
don't.
everybody, even your coworkers. You talk to certain coworkers a certain type of way. I tell these people in my job sometimes, I'm like, listen, you said that wrong. You fucked up. That's why it happened. That happened because you was saying the wrong shit. You don't know how to talk to that guy. As even
Mm.
as an individual, genuinely, certain people respond to certain shit.
Hmm.
Like we all learn and speak a little bit differently, so you gotta know how to talk to certain motherfuckers, and then you gotta learn how you talk with your lady. Like Phil said,
compared to how you talk with
With
somebody
everybody
else
else.
is totally different. Yeah, it's different. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different thing. So that communication really do play a big part, like a very big part. But you
But
gotta know
that's
how
And
to
nigga,
that's
talk.
and you can't be scared. You can't be scared to be looked at as the bad guy. That's
Nah.
another
Nope,
part of
you
communication.
can't.
You gotta kind of sit in whatever uh mood, feeling, whatever that was. If you do say something that might rub her the wrong way, don't be always so quick to apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta kind of sit in that and let that marinate because at the end, all women want what they say. What they say. I'm gonna put that in air quotes. What they say is they want honesty, right? So if you give them honesty, you gotta be kind of ready for the backlash or whatever come with that. But you gotta kind of sit in that too, though. So you could be like, nah, I meant what I said, and I'm not taking it back.
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
I said that. I said that. Yeah, you might it might have hurt your feelings, but that's how I
Mhm.
feel, and you can respect that afterwards,
but that's
and
up
vice
to
versa.
niggas though. Niggas don't take responsibility for the type of women that they choose to be in relationships with. First of all, no, second of all, you knew that that woman was a bad communicator and struggled with constructive criticism before you started fucking her and dating her. So
That's not
I've
true.
never had a
That's not true.
No, that's not. I
yeah,
mean,
obviously.
That's not
you
true.
don't know a person till you actually stay
So
with
you
them for
actually,
a
so
couple
you
of
in there, yeah.
years.
So
So when
so
you
you
be
in
with
it. It's
them
different.
for a little while, Cal, like then you start figuring like, damn, this is how you is because at in the beginning it always is puppy love, like holding hands out in public or all the shit people do in the beginning of relationships. That's how it is. But once you start staying with some motherfucker and
Mhm.
I mean, a motherfucker could cough too loud and then it probably irk your nerves or whatever. Then that just, from being around a person so long, but it's a different once you start staying with someone, man. I mean, that shit take a little time. You're not gonna see it at first. It's all peaches and cream at first when you first get in a relationship. But after that, like, after years on, when you start understanding each other, like, she gonna have some shit that's gonna piss you off and you gonna have some shit that gonna piss her off. Like, get on each other's nerves. I would say not pissed off because that'll start an argument. But with the submissive shit, I do think that shit will cut down a lot of arguing between men and women. And I don't think nobody want nobody to be they robot or they yes man. But women who contest, somebody saying something about submissive, are probably the ones who are arguing with their boyfriend or husband on the regular. Like always got something to say, just have a smart mouth, just gotta have the last word. Don't know how to say I'm sorry, my
I
bad,
don't
I
see
fucked up.
submission as a bad thing because
I
I
don't
have
see
to do
that's what
this
I'm
shit in my
saying. I
everyday
don't.
life.
I
Like
don't. I
I don't
don't.
I don't look at that word like, oh, you should like you're not weak. You're not weak. You're
Mhm.
just as strong as you were before. You just
Mhm.
understand that there is somebody else above you in this pecking order type deal. So boom, you move accordingly. And if I don't know. It's weird because it's weird when women like fight back off submissionness because like Thanos said, it's a well not Thanos Cal. What about the women you pick? It's about the men you pick too though. Like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, are
Mhm.
you picking a leader?
But
Are you picking somebody
this
who has good qualities about them? Because if you are, then 9 times out of 10, you probably should submit to that person because they're not gonna
this the
say anything
thing.
that's gonna be wrong.
Yeah, but it's the thing about women. I feel like when like they get mad at the word submission, they're the same women that want a man that can lead them in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and to have a person lead is kind of almost like submission because it's like okay, you know your place. You see what I'm saying? Like you letting this person take charge regardless if like no, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make sense when they feel like it's a they think that it's like they want me to be your slave. No, bitch, you lazy. That's what it is. You
But
don't
could
come get a
Submission
woman
might
submissive go
mean
to a
that you
man's
do some
head though?
shit better than I
Like,
do, and so it's gonna shit. I'm gonna submit to you too. It's gonna be some shit you submit to me too.
yeah.
Like it's gonna be some you know about, and I have no clue. Guess what I gotta
right
do? Step the fuck back.
because because a woman ought to get a man to do something. You know what I'm saying? But it might be certain shit like oh no, she doing this. I might have to.
All right, boom. You know, whatever she know to do. Cause y'all, once you said like y'all said like you don't know somebody until you really live with them. I told this young nigga that, and he said my brother said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Until you really like you don't know. You learn how they clean. You know how they are. Like you learn everything, and that's why a lot of niggas broke up during the quarantines. So during that time, a lot of people I knew was all breaking up because certain people was around each other too much, and they didn't know how. And they probably like, okay, this how this person is, or who, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no space.
But just how y'all said the how y'all's from y'all's perspective, how y'all be like, how y'all said the most of the time the women talking about the submission shit be the ones who want to argue and the last word, blah blah blah. I'm gonna be honest, as a nigga who just I be looking at shit, so I'll hover around the manosphere for information to see like how these niggas are reacting because a lot of the talking points that I see from them, I see a lot of lonely ass, broken ass, like emotionally disconnected ass niggas repeat those same sentiments. So like these niggas who watch like the Tate nigga, I think his name is like Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, I've been preach, people like that in that sphere. It's like these niggas look terrible, like terrible as far as how they're put together, talking about like high value women and shit like that. Like nigga, you look terrible.
Cal,
We did a
you would like
quick.
you would like Minister Jap. Look up Minister Jap.
I don't know. Is okay. Here's how I do it. Here's how I do it because I do the same standards with women that I do with men. If you're giving relationship advice and self help shit, number one, if you're giving relationship advice, are you married, my nigga? If you're telling men how to like impact their communities and how to square themselves and be a positive influence, do you have kids and are you actively in your kids' life? That's number two. Number three, if you're talking about self help as well, talking about improvement and shit like that, and people righting the wrongs in their life and steering themselves accordingly. Okay, so what's the discipline that you're distinguished in? Do you have a degree? Are you a doctor? Are you full time self help person? Um, are you like
Do
you know what I'm
accolades like
saying? Like
that really lend to? I mean, you're saying you're talking about more of a trust thing. Like I can trust this person.
no
Mm-hmm.
qualified thing.
Yeah, I
Qualified.
want to say
How
qualified. Yeah, but everything
I
ain't
understand
always kind of quantifiable.
who
Like you
who
say,
who
somebody having to look. I feel you. Like I'm not gonna listen to somebody who says they want to give therapy advice and you didn't go to school for this. I feel you. I feel you on that. I don't want to give. I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen to somebody who claims to be a relationship expert, but there aren't any work that I can go back on and look at. Now, if you just talking your shit, then you just talking your shit, and I can glean from whatever how much of content, whatever I can glean what I can from that.
yeah, take the
So
meat
I
and leave
mean
the bone.
that's it's complicated when you say qualifiers like that because not every, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people out here who wasn't qualified for the job but still got it. So
Yeah, but
now
okay. You feel comfortable.
now we're talking about like responsibility and self-awareness and knowing yourself and knowing what's going on. Like if you see this shit getting big,
And
now you got a responsibility to be more, you know what I'm saying?
established in the shit that you're giving critiques on. Like I like you how and Phil, I know the answer to this fucking question, so you can't lie to me, my nigga. How would you feel if you had a woman and y'all were in a relationship and every time something went wrong in y'all relationship, she ran to one of her single ass, hoe ass friends for advice on how to move forward in her relationship?
Cal, wouldn't
You would
that be
look
a
at that like,
case
you're
of?
not,
Go ahead. My bad.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to answer. I wanted to quick answer that. Wouldn't that be a case of she put the ball in your hands and nigga, you fucked up? Like you show you was incapable of running this shit. Like could women come to that point of just from their perspective, like I let a
Then
nigga lead to I let the nigga lead, and we try to do the shit your way, but it didn't lead us nowhere. So could it be that
yeah,
perspective from a woman too?
That can be part. I feel like because I had to grow up quick because I was hanging around a lot of niggas that was older than me who was
Mm-hmm.
doing much worse than me, like in school and especially in high school and shit like that. Like niggas need to understand, like you can be in a full-time relationship, you could be married and everything. Your spouse is not your default therapist, my nigga.
That's
Your
a fact.
spouse is not the person who's your designated dump site for everything wrong. Like they need like people, we as people need communication. Same thing with husbands. Like just like we have to have our niggas who we kind of go to, like, man, this bullshit, da da da, these pussy ass crackers at this job, boobity boobity boo. Just like venting, you know what I'm saying? Getting the shit off. Like that, like everybody needs that. And I don't feel like her venting to her friend, um, mind you, if it's not crossing the line on no weird shit, is anything bad. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like niggas. Like, man, my girl fucking tripping, da 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 da. I'm expressing a frustration,
I'm gonna
but
say
in
this
no way.
about the venting. You're right, but it's also keep in mind who you venting to. Sometimes I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, it might be my preference or my experience, but sometimes women vent to the wrong women. Like
That's a
niggas can do
fact.
it too, but I really don't hear about too much men venting to like a nigga they don't like, or that's we not gonna do that. Or we see a nigga, oh, this nigga, he weird. I ain't about to keep it real with him about some shit
Nah.
I'm going through. Sometimes girls, they be venting to, to the wrong women.
To the
Single
first
women
person who
But
gonna
but
sit there and
shouldn't
give
we?
him an
But
keep
shouldn't
ear,
we
other
though?
women single.
right?
Let me ask a question. But shouldn't niggas talk to their niggas about
That's
issues? Like,
that's who I would though, Dapo. That's my niggas.
nah,
I'm
But
not
fuck
like,
talking to
niggas who talk to
nobody
their niggas.
outside of
I'm just
that.
saying, I'm just
Like,
no, I'm just bringing up like
mm-hmm.
it's certain like you don't hear too much about guys like what I'm saying having that problem like
They
telling their
do,
business to
but
some niggas.
it's just framed differently, body bags, because we niggas and a lot of niggas lack communication skills. You want to know how often and common this shit is, body bags? This is how it manifests itself in guys. A nigga will go and talk about the shit that's happening in his relationship or whatever. Whoopie whoop. The nigga will use said information to backdoor you and fuck your bitch.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
that
a
happens.
fact.
Women will
That's
take
true.
the
That's a fact.
niggas will
That's
use
true.
that information as
That's
intel and
true.
fuck your bitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like that.
I never had them problems with any niggas out. I've always been around
Yeah,
solid niggas. Never
I
had no
never
problem.
never
Usually be
experienced it.
bitches doing the foul shit to me about the information when I feel like I can trust you. Or like one time I had a girl, I'm like, why are you telling her that? Like you telling the wrong bitch that? Cause I know how I'm trying to keep telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It was my before I said it could be my experience. But you also right. Some niggas do get backdoored by their own niggas. I'm glad I never went through that shit. I mean, like to the point where like, oh,
Not as an
fuck your
adult.
bitch.
Not as an adult.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, nah, bro. Like,
As
you so out of pocket for that. Like, you so
as
slime ball. I don't even know why I haven't had you in my vicinity in my
you know what I'm saying?
what?
Yeah. Wait, I can't kind of say I did though because it was a nigga that dated my cousin and he got the pass at my the cookout. You know how like the older adults they don't grill him and shit. My dad and them like I gave you a pass. You cool with my son. Later down the road, some girl I was already chopping it up with, we weren't together. I didn't know he did that, but then I found out he did. And I'm like, this nigga be acting super cool. I'm like, nah, bro, like you kind of weird in a way. And then I found out he was, yeah, he did. I'm like, hell no, I ain't fuck this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because in my brain, like maybe I'm overthinking it, but in my brain, I'm like,
What?
nigga, I passed you from getting like pressed
For
at the
what,
fucking
man? Go to bed,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like badly, like you would have got pressed. It was,
I
Uncle was
got.
there and stuff like all types of shit. So like
that
I
shit.
can't say that, but not really though. Like the backdoor shit, I do feel what you're saying about Kyle. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on your experience, I guess, with telling the wrong
I,
person the right shit. Like you know what I'm saying when you vent.
Discernment.
I
Discernment
got
is the word of the year, y'all.
discernment, man. I was gonna say too, man. I think to Cal's point, I think it's a case by case basis, right? Like on everything, like it depends on the situation, right? For example, if I get shot in my chest, right, I'm not gonna trust any of you guys that's mic'd up. Love all y'all, but I'm not gonna trust you to perform surgery on me
Now
because you
Lucci.
guys have
Lucci
never.
studied.
You hold
Now
on,
Lucci.
hold on,
Lucci studied Dr. Sylvie.
hold on. Well, listen, man. I don't know what he did. I've never heard that story, but
What?
from what I know,
I get
none of you
shot?
guys have ever, none of you guys have ever went to school to be a surgeon and
Right.
successfully remove a bullet, right? I wouldn't trust you with that. But with certain things like relationship advice or something like that, some of that stuff is common sense. And some of that stuff too, man, like let's not downplay mistakes that you've made in the past and you've had time to reflect,
Mhm.
right? There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that comes with just self-reflection. Like, damn, like if I could rewind time and go back to that situation, I would have done this different. I would have done that different. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see how she moves now. I should have been more open or transparent in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of that. Like, I was even gonna say too, when we was talking about the Brittany Griner situation, right? As far as I know, none of us have played professional sports. You know what I'm saying? None of us have been to Russia. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that people don't have legitimate insight or good opinions on that situation or how that could have went differently. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just important to like it's a case by case basis with that. And then two, with my problem with the marriage argument, like getting advice from other married couples, just because somebody has been married for a long time, that doesn't mean that they're happy. You know what I'm saying? So I could be going to a married couple and they've been married for 20 years, 30 years. How many married couples have y'all met that's like super grumpy, yelling at each other, arguing at each other? Well, F you, B. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been married for a long time. They've been together forever, but they not happy though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like you gotta figure out
Is
like
being
where's
is being in a marriage happy?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like, I mean, I see
When
what
you
Cal was
see
saying.
something
I'm
like
not.
that, when you see those examples, like you saying, I
Mhm.
don't mean to cut your wisdom. When you
Go
see
ahead.
those
Go ahead.
examples, like you just said, those 20 and 30-year marriages, right?
Mhm.
Were those people ever happy? Like they probably were happy at a point, but I mean, we as people also grow too, right? So
That's a
but
fact.
but, but they're a product of their they're those couples are a product of their circumstance. They've
Mhm.
been there for so long where it's you gonna tell a 50-year-old woman, 60-year-old woman to go back out here in these streets and find another nigga? Like, nah, bro,
Right.
you're
Right.
not
Right.
finna do that. You gonna make it
Right.
work. You might have the spats here and there, but
I see what you're saying.
and nine times out of ten, and nine
Mhm.
times out of ten, bro, I'm just speaking from experience, seeing my mom and
Mhm.
my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Had they spats, had they arguments. My daddy want to sleep in the den because he mad at my mama. And all that, like all that.
Uh-huh.
It's still love there, like because I'm here, right?
Yeah.
I didn't go nowhere.
That's a fact.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't step out on
Mhm.
you. I ain't do nothing
Mhm.
like that. I just went to the den. Now we cool off.
Right.
Now my thing is in life, like how I be thinking now, I be like, bro, if I'm mad at you yesterday, I'm over that shit today, right?
Right.
Because that
Mhm.
was yesterday. Yesterday is
Mhm.
yesterday. It's in the past. Today
Mhm.
is a
Mhm.
new day. When I wake up in the morning, I open my eyes, and God bless me with another breath. Guess
Mhm.
what? I got a whole another 24 to make
Amen.
whatever
Yeah.
right, make whatever right,
Absolutely.
or just have good energy about myself, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
something like that will come up to you, and then now we get the chance to vent about it and shit like that. But
Right.
that's been my energy. So if something like that would have happened, like okay, cool, yeah, we got rocky roads, but we've been through rocky roads before. So I feel like those couples go through that. So that's why somebody like that can
Mhm.
give a newlywed couple, husband and wife,
Mhm.
some advice about how this shit is gonna go. Like it ain't gonna be all peaches and cream when you get in this shit. When you sign up for this shit ain't it ain't
Right.
it ain't Instagram posts every month.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Has a
ain't
lot to do
travel.
with the experience too.
It ain't travel bay. It ain't travel bay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't posting
Yeah.
your kids on the first day of school. It ain't none of that, bro.
Right.
It's
Right.
the real shit that go on when you argue, and now you got to work through it and still be able to be like, okay, no, this person is here for me because they're still here. They ain't went nowhere because
Yeah.
hey, we
Uh,
signed up for this. These are
Can I say?
vows that you made in front of God. You
right.
really disrespected God if you gon' you know what I'm saying, do all that. My bad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute up.
Real quick.
Tyler,
Real quick. Hold on. Real
we
quick. Last bar. I'm just of the like. This is something I learned in prison too. Right. Like prison bars. Um. I'm of the belief that you can learn something from anybody. Right. You can learn either what to do or what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep an open ear to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's people I don't necessarily like or I don't always agree with them or whatever. But like I try to listen to develop some type of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you have to use your brain to kind of filter through when somebody's talking. So if Lucci starts talking to me about business for 20 or 30 minutes straight, right? I'm listening to everything he's saying, and then in my brain I'm filtering through it like, okay, I could use that. I could use that. Okay, I don't really need that because that doesn't apply to this situation. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm filtering through it like, you know what I'm saying? I just believe you can learn something from everybody. If I talk to Cal about politics, you know what I'm saying? I may not agree with everything Caliber says, but there's something that I'm going to learn in that conversation if I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? Or even if we talking about music, I may not like everything Phil plays on the sleepers or something like that, but I just learned a new artist. You know what I mean? Like he just turned me on to somebody new that I didn't know about before. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's how you perceive it and how you step to each situation and each conversation, bro. Like what can you gain from everybody? You know what I'm saying? If you are of the essence where you feel like you can learn from everybody, bro, you're gonna be very wise. And you're gonna have insight on things that maybe you you may not have no experience in necessarily, but because you opened yourself up and you've listened and you've observed, bro, you might have some insight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think, bro. And like I said, when I get married, bro, I don't know who I'm gonna turn to for quote unquote relationship advice. I mean, God willing, there'll be like a married couple or somebody I can
Yeah.
talk to or whatever. But bro, I'm gonna be open to all of that. If I call up Caliber, if I call up my younger brother who's been with the same chick for 10 years or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be open to all of that, bro. You know?
Would you take advice from a single person though? Like
I
marriage
would. I would
advice?
because I would because that single person hasn't been single their whole life.
No,
They've
I say
probably been in some.
marriage advice. Like
That's what
how?
I'm saying though. I would take it into consideration because that single person hasn't been single their whole life. You know what I'm saying? They've
But
they've been in relationships. They've made mistakes. They could probably listen, man. It don't take an expert always to give you some expert advice, bro. You
no,
know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
saying that. I just feel like, man, I would as far as those situations, let's say in sports, I mean, a veteran is gonna teach me more than someone who's in their second or third year in the NBA. Like
That's a fact.
marriage, just same thing. Like someone married for 30, 40 years, they're gonna tell me more about how this shit works, like to Phil point, than someone who's
Hmm.
just been in multiple relationships. And it's a reason you're not in a relationship because it can't always be the other person's fault, like, on some shit.
Hmm.
So I
Let me
just feel
let me
like
ask you something, Lucci.
mhm,
When you watch battle rap, right? When we discuss battle rap events or matches or whatever, right? Has
mhm.
anybody in this server been a professional battle rapper?
No sir.
Has anybody ever rocked a Madness crowd or
No.
freaking any of that
I
Kings versus Queens?
I
No,
should
Nobody.
have. I
no,
should have.
I
I,
say
I
hey,
should
bro,
no
have.
because
but hold up.
oh,
Hold on,
go
hold
I
ahead.
on,
should
Lucci.
have, but I
Hold
didn't
on, hold
smoke
on.
niggas, man. I
Where
should
Poddin
have.
come from?
Let me
Where
finish
him
this
and
point real
Poddin
I
come
quick.
didn't
from?
Let him
smoke
get his shit
my fault.
off. Let him get his
Let
shit
me
off.
let me
I should have been on that Summer Madness. No,
but
no faking.
what's up, Gio? Gio, I see you, man. Yeah, Swamp got you for $300. Yeah, man, but
Jesus Christ.
none of us have ever been a professional battle rapper, but we still have certain critiques and certain observations. Like, yo, bro, I think Danny should have used that third for his first, or
Mhm.
I didn't like that angle in the second. That wasn't really hitting to me. Even though we're not professional battle rappers, and we can say something like that to a Danny Myers, he might take it into consideration, bro, and it might be a legitimate point, even though I'm not a professional battle rapper. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like just because you're not in it doesn't mean that you don't have some kind of legitimate insight
No, I'm not
critique into
saying.
how it
Yeah,
can be
yeah, I
better. You
agree
know what
with
I'm saying?
that.
That's all
I,
I'm
I
saying.
agree with that. I was just saying I would probably most likely run to someone who has more years in it to
Of
show
course.
me
Yeah, yeah,
how to sustain this thing, and then
yeah. Hmm.
someone who's just been in multiple relationships and still haven't got it right. Like
Hmm.
you're in your 50s and you
Hmm.
still dating. Like nah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Todd,
that's all I
let
was
me
saying though. But you
His,
can learn
no
something from
solution might be a quick
everybody though. I'm
fix.
not gonna lie. You can learn
That's
something
Let
that's
me
from
mute up though.
everybody.
Let me mute up.
that's like
let
that's
me
live. I like
No, you're
that.
good.
this transition
Pardon,
real
pardon the
quick.
Swing
interruption,
it,
brother.
swing it, Cal.
Can somebody fill me in on the topic?
Oh, we about to
Nah,
We
nigga,
swing it
we
just
to
about
listen
to
like
Cujo.
I
We about to
did.
swing it to Cujo.
Just listen like I
yeah we about
did. What you talking about, Gio?
What's up,
hold on,
Cujo?
Gio. Give me
All
one.
right, part itself.
I'm a
I'm not,
I'm a
you
land
gotta
this
grab
plane
this
real
brother's
quick.
shirt again.
So my shit is this. This is my point. And I'm very conscientious of the people that I take sensitive advice from, if that makes sense. So when it comes
Right.
down to relationship shit like that, something that is definitely going to impact you. Relationship partners impact you. Business decisions, both micro and macro, will long term impact you. Health decisions will personally affect
Facts.
you as well as everyone else that you surround yourself with because energy ripples. It does.
Big
If you're
big
going through
facts.
something, it will hit the person standing next to you because especially
Gone.
if they know you, it'll hit the person next to you like, bro, you good? It will. I'm telling you. So I'm not taking this shit from no motherfucker who doesn't understand the basic fundamental principles of the thing that they're trying to give me advice on, and I sure as fuck am not going to take sensitive advice from niggas who this is not their expertise. I can't speak for everybody else. That's me though. It's kept me alive, kept me STD free, kept me out of prison, kept me like you see what I'm saying? Like me living like that has kept me safe in my 29 years of living. So I choose to
But
stay
you
with the
wait,
ones.
but you've been in some other, but you've messed up before though, right?
I've definitely messed up by
And
being
you've been
extremely prideful.
hold on, and
Advice,
you've
but
been in some you've been in some
Uh-oh.
situations that wasn't good, right? Where you made bad choices, correct?
I like this.
absolutely,
Stop it, Bill.
absolutely.
Okay,
Do the
okay.
probably do the most probably.
Hold on. But that came through trial and error, bro. Now the people that was around you when you
Mm.
was messing up, getting in trouble, right? Was you taking their
Hmm.
advice, or was you on your own?
Don
No, I was
DeMarco, Mark.
I was taking my own advice. I was being smart when I should have been wise. I should have sought
Mm-hmm.
out wise counsel so that somebody could
Mm-hmm.
tell me what they lived through, as opposed to having to live through it my own self to get the lesson. That
Mm.
was of nobody else's fault but mine. Hence me saying this has served me well. That didn't say that I didn't have pitfalls or I wasn't in foxholes or I wasn't down and out or I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
destitute. That wasn't homeless, that I wasn't, you see what I'm saying? But a lot
Mm-hmm.
of that time with me self reflecting, that was because of shit that I did because I didn't listen to the wise counsel around me. I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
smart. I should have, like I said, I
I
wanted
think
to be smart. I should,
I think that's
period.
all of us in our 20s though, Cal. Like we're not gonna listen to it. That shit go in one ear. I mean, that shit fall to deaf ears. Like it's in one ear and out the other. Like in our
Especially if it's
20s, like
working.
I
Especially if it's
mean,
working.
people
Yeah, if
could
it's
try to
working,
drill that
yeah,
in our heads as much as they want in our 20s. We're not gonna hear. I mean, we hear it, but we're not gonna hear it though. Like it take us to go through some shit, like you say, the shit you went through that
Yeah.
kind of molded you to be,
See, that's why I
you
think
know.
life.
But there was a
I was
reason
gonna
you
say
didn't
life
get it at that
happens.
time. I feel.
Life happens. So you gotta. So when you say that, Cal, I should have been wise when I should have been wise, whereas I was smart. Right. That
Yeah.
the wise only comes with experience. It only comes with that. It can't come
They,
from listening
but
to.
but the
It can't come from listening to wise counsel. It can only come from
yes,
you experiencing it,
Hmm.
and then it hits you right.
You have
The
to
reference
experience
point
it.
the reference point
that's
hit you immediately. So now the
all.
wise counsel is now your wise counsel because now you've heard it, you've done it, you've lived it. Now you've experienced it. So now if you tell another jit about what happened, they
Yeah.
might hear you, they might not hear you. But then when it happened to them, I bet you their conversation with you gonna refer back instantly. Instantly. The
We
words
going
the
matter of
words
fact,
gonna run through their head like a damn song.
we hit on gold here. We gonna chop this up in the OT field because we could really.
Yeah.
This is an interesting
Words with this
topic
one.
here.
Hmm.
Smart versus
I don't
being
know how we
wise.
got
Like I
here, but yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
look.
but
Let it
people
happen,
that we
Lucci.
I did.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. I came back with his relationship. I said, oh shit, okay. Here we go. All right, go ahead, Cal.
our next with that said, we gonna go from relationship advice and respecting people's standing when they give you not only relationship advice, but we're gonna go to respecting people's rankings when it comes down to the Wayans brothers specifically.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? So with that being said, brother Cujo brought this to our attention. So I'll definitely let him Let him land his own plane. Brother Cujo, where you at, G?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. This going on with brothers, man. I appreciate the rollout, brother Cal. I just randomly came up with this topic, man, because I don't know, I saw a boom screenshot of one of a Wayne's brothers movie, and I always listen, man. Who has like, if we had to rank them all, I mean, you got the main ones, obviously, and then you could include, those who aren't necessarily the main ones that got decent careers, but how would brothers rank them? So we're just gonna start off with the main ones, and then if y'all want to do the ones who are kind of lesser known but kind of been doing like behind the scenes work that a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? We could do that too, but we're just gonna focus on the main four. Keenan, Damon, Marlon.
What's the topic?
Basically ranking the Wayne's brothers overall. You know what I'm saying, from
So,
1 to 4.
Oh, okay.
I think
Oh,
Keenan is number one. I think everything after
that's gonna
that
be
is right.
that's gonna be kind of easy for me, honestly.
Yeah, I got Keenan number one.
Yeah,
Like
I
he's
it's
would
kind
kind
of
of
clear.
solidified.
It's kind of
Yeah.
clear too.
I was gonna argue that maybe 2, 3, and 4 would probably be debatable, but
Mm, mm,
we'll plays out. I'm gonna figure
I
something
mean,
out. But
I ain't
two,
gonna say
three.
I ain't gonna say Keenan being number one is clear, even though I do believe Keenan is number one. Nah,
mm,
it's just because I gotta put respect on Damon's career,
mm,
like because he has been like the longest withstanding one, like
That's
mm,
my favorite, man. I'm not gonna lie.
consistently being relevant. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Really got, aside from the Wayne shit, like got his own shit that's like really that them
mm,
ones. You know what I'm saying? So
mm.
we just talked about last Boy Scout a couple days ago. Thanos, like
Yeah, fire,
that's one of
fire.
them ones. You know what I'm saying? Major
Yeah,
Pain, like that's one of them ones.
mm,
Like he got
fire,
weight on his the Wayne. I mean my wife and kids, like that was a relevant. That
fire.
was a
Yeah,
thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but
yeah.
I put Keenan just because shit, he the innovator, man. Like
Right.
he put that shit in them niggas. So
Yeah, it's a
it
fact.
just come on, man. But
I was
Damon
gonna say,
too. I got
yeah.
Marlon third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
That fourth spot is
actually,
probably
actually,
up
actually,
for
actually,
talk.
hold
Yeah.
on. I don't have Marlon third.
Oh man.
hold up.
I actually got Kim
I got Kim
third.
Ford, man. Nah, come on,
She
boom.
don't,
That's
but
yeah. What we
here's
doing,
the reason
man?
though. Here's the reason though.
Oh
Here's the reason though.
man.
I'm not really a fan. We talked about this the other day. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really a
Mm,
fan.
Oh
Like
Marlon.
I'm not a fan of Marlon. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So if I'm not a fan of you, like yes, I respect your work, but like I was a fan of Kim Wayans. Like that bitch was funny
Yeah, she
to
was
me.
funny. Fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
mm,
resume is nowhere near what a Marlon Wayans is. So you know what I'm saying? I can't be
mm,
mad if niggas got. But as far as making me laugh, like
mm.
nah, Kim is funny as shit. So
Okay.
yeah, Marlon fourth, and then shit. One of the rest of them niggas could have a fifth spot.
I got Sean. Actually, I got Sean above Kim. Actually, when I think about it. I really wasn't.
Oh,
Sean,
Sean.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Sean
Yeah.
above Kim.
Yeah, I really didn't really know like Kim
Kim
like that.
killed every role she
Okay, I
like.
mean, if you
All
don't
these
know,
little
I can't be
side
mad if
roles,
you don't
bro.
really know. If you don't really
She
know,
Like
like,
I
yeah,
didn't.
killed.
that's cool.
I knew she was. I just didn't pay
Yeah,
too much attention to her shit
she
over.
was one
You
of
know what I'm
them
saying?
mother.
That's
She
why.
was one of them, man. She killed every
That
role,
bitch is
man. Yeah,
funny.
that's
That
funny
bitch.
as that low
I'm thinking
down and
about
dirty
that.
shame.
I'm thinking about
Come
that scene
on,
in
man. When
Yeah,
that
she
bitch
which
thought
one?
she
funny.
had won the
Yeah.
Peoples on the
Yeah,
radio.
that shit that was crazy. Come on,
She
bitch,
said
choke the
something.
woman with the
She said
scarf and
she
everything.
said something about her uterus or something. I knew my.
My uterus is
Uh,
slipping or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
ain't that's her? Don't be a menace too. Run out that thing and that's her
Yeah.
son.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I
I'm gonna
tell you,
say.
bro, she funny.
I
I would
definitely
switch her
got
and Marlon around.
I definitely got Keenan number one, man. Bro created In Living Color, set off so many people's careers, right? Tommy Davidson, Jennifer Lopez, you know what I'm saying? You think about
Right.
Chris Rock,
Rosie
Chris, Chris
Perez.
Rosie Perez doing the choreography for the Fly Girls. Chris Rock was on there briefly. Like just so many people came across that platform, and even I remember just being a kid, even when I'm an adult, looking back, like so many hip hop artists that was on there, bro. Like Tribe, Third Base, you know what I'm saying? I think they had early Outcat. Like, there's just so many people that was just on that stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? That he was giving
Thanos,
light to.
you had that, and
Mm-hmm.
Arsenio
Arsenio,
as the
that's a
late
fact.
night platforms for niggas to get their shit off.
That's a
Like,
fact. That's a fact. And I think Cujo, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Keenan direct like the first two scary movies and
fact.
Don't Be a Menace, right? He directed that, right?
It's a fact.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I watched the B side the other night that I forgot all about Most Wanted with him and John Voight that he
Right.
wrote and directed. I don't know if he directed, he definitely wrote it though. Fire, you know what I'm saying? Low Down Dirty Shame, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. That's another one a lot of people don't bring up. That was like Black Dynamite before Black Dynamite, like paying homage to the actors from the 70s, you know what I'm saying? Getting them a paycheck, getting them a look in the late 80s or whatever. I think I got the same order Boom does though, bro. Just to give context, man. Keenan number one, Damon number two, Blank Man is a classic. That's one of my favorite probably movies from my childhood. Major Pain.
Is Damon over? You think he's over Marlon all the time?
Marvin is cool.
Me
Marvin,
personally, see,
I got him over.
see, look, listen.
I'm a
I wasn't
Marlon
gonna say
nigga, and
that,
I got him over him.
but
I'm not gonna
I'm,
lie.
you
I
cannot be
think,
trying to play Marvin second.
I think,
Go, can
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Cal, go
bro.
ahead.
No,
I'm gonna
finish
let you
Thanos.
finish, bro. I'm gonna just,
Finish Thanos.
I, I think Marlon is talented. I think Marlon is talented. I'm gonna put that out there to preface it before Cal gets into his character or whatever. I think he's talented. I do think he has a lot more duds on his resume than wins, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got a few classic roles, a few classic movies. Even in Mo Money when he was the co-star, like he was dope. You know what I'm saying? Senseless is a cringe classic. Six Man, but he's got a lot of duds. You could just flip on Netflix right now. He's got a lot of like, there's a lot of trash out there, bro, that he
He
did.
got a good.
So
He did a good role in Fresh Prince.
he
That's
was
just
dope.
y'all.
He was dope in Bel Air. That's why I
Was
said though, bro. He's talented, but again, like you can be talented and still make just trash projects. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that brother just has a
Ain't
lot of
nowhere in the
trash on his
world
resume.
that you can have Marlon over Damon in any world. I don't care what Major Pain,
Hmm
Boomerang,
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
he's. Yeah,
Low
I
I
damn
Down
near
don't
Dirty
think.
Shame.
hey
My
boom, I
wife
damn near
gets
want
it
to
wrong.
Like, I
damn
really
near
want Damien to be number one, low key.
I damn near want to say to Boom's point. I think in Damon's case, when you compare Damon and Marlon, like his resume less. It's one of them cases where less is more. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like he just hit.
Right.
Like
he hit.
everything he
Yeah.
did was just fire. You know what I mean? And
This
Marlon just
is
got
Last
a
Boy
yeah
Scout, man. Come on, man. Marlon don't
yeah.
got a fucking last Boy Scout
he don't have that. He don't have
with
that.
I'm
Bruce,
done.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm done though.
Come on, man. Stop with the
yeah.
game.
Kim number four though, 'cause she just don't
Yeah.
have no. She don't have as much movie work as Marlon does. That's my
Probably would
opinion.
have him as
Nah,
four.
that's why I said I can't be mad
Yeah.
if niggas is going off the work. I ain't got nothing to say. But as far as genuinely making me laugh, like I think, nah, this bitch is funny. Like Marlon ain't never like had me cracking up the way Kim had me. Like again, that one scene in Low Down Dirty Shame, like that bitch had me rolling. I fuck with that bitch. And in Living Color, she was funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woman that always talk shit with the rollers in her head.
Right.
I think the ranking is about the same as well. I'm not gonna lie. Keenan at number one, Damon two, Marlon three, and Sean is definitely dead last. Uh, I probably, you know what? I think I got
What's
Kim
your
over.
list? What's your list? This your topic. What's your list, my nigga?
Yeah. I think I got Kim over Sean, man. I'm gonna have to move Sean to number five, man. Bro, just graceful
Yeah,
on the playback.
yeah.
But
We convinced cuz you was about to put Kim all the way at number 5. You was gonna be out of pocket. They was
nah, Kim over Sean. Sure. Like
Said
Sean is
Kim the
just
I got
elevated. Come
something.
on,
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy. I got
Sean
something so we can
terrible
segue into
playback.
from this. That's crazy.
But yeah,
Is this a
Keenan
personal
one.
favorite?
What do you
Or
mean,
the
personal?
yeah, is this personal or is this just like
Nah,
how
I think overall, this is like an
overall? Okay.
overall thing. Just based on everything they've individually done. I mean, Keenan, he got like some executive producer credits, writing credits as well. That
More work.
others, you know what I'm saying. Damon, I just got him over Marlon because of the amount of movies he was in that I consider to just be all time. I mean, his favorite movie of mine is The Last Boy Scout. Like that's just a dope movie. Period. Let alone a dope, what I'm saying, Wayne's
Watched that
movie.
shit yesterday.
Yeah,
Fire.
that
Still.
shit over and over again, man. Like it's just one of those, man. I could sit back and watch that shit forever, man, on a loop. And I don't really do too much of that, So
I
there was
think
just
he's
so
the
much.
funniest, bro.
I will say this about Sean though.
Bro,
I really think he's the
Sean and
funniest, bro.
Marlon, they really work together a lot. So I appreciate that about
I
them.
do give them their credit because they
Yeah,
they
Wayne's
they
brothers,
stayed
yeah.
together and they
They stuck
worked that
together and they work
tandem
together
of
right.
being the young ones, you know what I'm
The young
saying?
ones there. You the
So I
young pups.
definitely
As a
Right.
I,
duo,
I
they
res- I
appreciate
crazy.
respect
that.
that. I
Yeah, as
do
a
respect
duo,
that.
they crazy. They got work. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to argue with it. That's why I would Sean.
And look, and we gotta give them some credit. See, this I keep it 100 across the board. Really, their case can be elevated because I don't know if we didn't seen that shit before in TV or film.
Well,
Like
see, look, hold up.
two
Two
brothers at
brothers
the same time.
and your sister. Hold up, and the sister come in too though. Kim still made appearances on the show. So it's like you can't say. I
Well,
mean,
I'm
they
talking
of
about their whole.
course they
I
were
ain't
the
just talking
star.
about the show. I'm talking about everything
Yeah.
they did together
Oh the movie shit. Yeah, of
Oh,
throughout
course.
their career. Like,
the show. Yeah.
Different appearances, all that. Yeah, yeah.
I want to just ask, man. I still got him number 5, but I see what you're saying, But he's ass though. I mean, overall, he's
no,
just
the
terrible.
order don't change. Goddamn, I didn't even put him in the
Yeah,
fifth
My
slot.
top,
I
my top,
said,
they
my
don't
top
change
four is
his
there. I
ass
got
at
Sean at
all.
5.
Yeah, he's still ass, but there's not so many like lesser known Waynes other than
Damon's
uh
son.
Damon's son,
Mm-hmm.
the dude
Mm-hmm.
Craig Waynes. Now I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna lie, he was a dude that was in Malibu's Most Wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when uh when they kidnapped them niggas, I think we was
Mm-hmm.
talking about the cast. He was in that
Mm-hmm.
joint, but them niggas not ranked high enough, so I'm not even gonna do that to them, man. Damon is actually pretty funny. I actually fuck with him. I think he was on the Lethal Weapon remake, or that was Damon. I'm not too sure, but it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
bad. He's a decent actor. Um,
Okay.
and I don't know too much about the other newer generation Waynes. A lot of them just they got the
Mm-hmm.
privilege to be, the Wayne's kids and all that. I don't really care too much
So
for them.
powerful though. Like you got to think, my wife and kids was punching with Bernie Mac show around the same time.
Yeah, it was
That,
it
that
was
shit
a
was
yeah, it was
better
a
than that
dope
Bernie
show.
Mac show to me.
I probably got it
Yeah,
over
I
that.
liked it. I liked it better than the Bernie Mac show. For some reason, I don't know why. I like this. I just did.
It was around the same time, so yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Bernie Mac
But
show was also produced a little bit differently too. But I feel what you're saying about it, babe. As far as like a sitcom
I mean,
type. We watching it
but they was both on ABC at a point.
right,
So
right at a point. Yep,
you know what
yep.
I'm
and
saying.
Bernie was
So
Fox.
Prime time slot.
my wife and
Prime
kids was
time
always the
slots too,
same
though.
vibe.
Boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One thing
Like,
I was mad about was that series finale, man. I was mad as shit about that shit, man. They left that shit on a cliffhanger. They used to do black shows dirty, man. Literally the last episode was always a cliffhanger, man. Like, god dang, you niggas couldn't afford the last episode, man. Like,
I got a I got a
that shit
weird
was
question, man. It's like a side note. Do y'all think it was intentional for Damon to not be involved with like Scary Movie and Don't Be a Menace?
that's a
Do y'all
good
think
question.
that's do y'all think that's something he was like, I'm cool on that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a little
That's big bro
much
shit.
for my
I
That's
feel
big
like
bro
brand.
shit.
different path.
nah,
Yeah, I feel like
I
Okay.
see what Thanos
path.
is asking.
Me time.
Like
The answer
something,
is yes because he was
some,
trying to transition into TV at that
I
time
was gonna
as
say
well.
something
So
that would
his
like hurt
Okay.
your career type shit.
Okay.
Like
Right.
yeah.
That
me,
Okay.
but
Already doing
that's
movies.
big bro shit.
So,
I don't think he made it a conscious effort not to do those roles. Like
Okay.
I don't think Damon give a fuck. Like
Gotcha.
Damon really come from that cloth. Like he not gonna compromise nothing. Like If he wanted to
Right.
do the role, he would have did it. I don't think it had anything to do with, well, I'm trying to do this, so I gotta make sure. Like, bro, them Wayans. Like, one
And
thing we
that's
gotta
big
give them
bro
niggas,
shit.
we gotta
I
give
ain't
them
got
niggas
nothing to do
credit
with
for.
that.
Them niggas done always did what the fuck they wanted to do.
Right.
Facts. So
And they,
So,
and
are,
they had
so
they had
boom.
the
Wait,
support of other
wait. No, wait. So boom. What you're telling me is Marlon Wayans consistently chooses to be a fucking coon in his movies. That's what you're saying.
How we
He
just
yeah,
gonna
consistently chooses.
yeah,
Every
yeah,
brother
yeah,
life
yeah.
different.
Hold on. Let me
Every
answer
brother
your
life
question.
Yep, he
different
had
though.
his
Yeah,
two
Al,
shots.
hold on.
He
Let me answer
here
this
now.
question.
He
Hold on. Let
here
me answer this
now. He
question.
here.
he
This
here.
the second
Yes,
half.
yes, I do believe that. That's why I got that nigga so low on the list. I don't
All
fuck
right,
with him.
perfect. Exactly, real nigga. Thank you, boom. As long as niggas know, Marlon
I feel like
Wayans has
Boone was basically
shown us
saying, yeah.
he's been a fucking coon. This nigga, I pulled up his filmography. Let's
And
look at this shit.
the bad part is I don't think he's. That's why I don't fuck with him because I don't believe he's being forced to do that shit. Like that's just
Exactly.
it. That's
I feel
just the
like,
shit he be
hey
on.
Cal, but I
that
feel like
brother
Boone was saying
experienced life
when it
differently.
comes to doing what they wanted to do, they they was
They had
able
the
to
option to
move
pull
how they
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they basically they was able to move like how they want to move. A lot of niggas in industries in these big industries can't move how they fucking want to move. Them niggas was doing what they wanted to do and move
Right.
how they wanted to do. That's what he was saying.
Body
Regardless,
bags. I agree. I agree. No, I
yeah.
understood
But
that.
he do be cooning.
What
He
I'm
be
saying is,
cooning though.
I'm I'm
Hey,
a
bro,
I'm gonna
I
lay
really
these
think
joints out.
it's
I'm gonna lay these joints out. He's a coon in 2017 going backwards. We got naked. He's a fucking coon. We scroll back. Hold on. G.I. Joe, he's a fucking coon. We have the last few scary movies, the last triplet of it. He's a fucking coon. We have a movie from motherfucking he was in a Dungeons and Dragons movie in 2000 and he was a fucking coon in that as well. Then we scroll back a little bit scroll back a little bit farther on this nigga. He got a few. I know niggas is
Hey,
trying to
how
protect
many
those
scary movies was
movies.
he
Why
in?
this brother name wasn't brought up
He
when
was
I asked who
Norris.
cooning lately, man? Y'all didn't
He
say
was in
anything about
all
this
of
brother, man, when I asked who was cooning lately, bro. Now all of a sudden he's a coon.
no
Come
no
on,
You
man.
no,
asked
but he
I'm
wasn't
gonna
for the
I'm
new
I'm
he
gonna
you
wasn't
asked for
he
the
accuse
new
him
wasn't
for the
in
generation,
majority
Lucci.
scary movie.
Yeah, but
last
I
few
know brothers
things
don't
I
want to
seen that
punch on.
brother and
I
he
know
ain't been
brothers don't want to
cooning
punch on his brother, but but White Chicks and Little Man. We gonna talk about it one of these days.
Oh man.
Little man
We
was
gonna
trash.
talk about
Little
it one
man
of
was
these days.
fire.
Oh
I'm
boy.
way back
Hey,
well
boom.
swag.
We
Hey,
are.
boom. You the numbers man,
Crazy
right?
classic, man.
Tell that brother the numbers. Tell that
White
brother the
chicks is
numbers of
not
the movie.
classic, man. We just
Put
gonna
them
What
numbers up.
numbers of
Put
what?
the numbers up.
Crazy classic.
White chicks
it's
and
not.
little man. Put the numbers up.
You got some classic
All right.
movies.
So I got. All right. So
Put the
uh,
numbers up. Yeah,
white
yeah.
chick,
You want to say
white.
they ass?
Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Hold on, Cal. I
He
got you
said, throw the numbers
because
up.
I'm finna, give him an assist real quick because I know where he's going. I'm just going the opposite direction. But I'm gonna give you this setup though. Here go the numbers right here. This is for
Mm-hmm.
White Chicks, released June 23rd, 2004. Boom, right here. 113 million.
Oh,
Not bad.
Yeah,
Now,
That's good.
that's a great return.
hey,
That's a
Thanos, that's
great
not
right,
bad.
return.
but the problem is,
Ah,
and why,
Talk to these niggas about the
and,
blood shit.
but the problem is that there is no value that you can place on selling your soul, or you know what I'm saying, uh,
Mm.
projecting something that, come on man, like, bro, you a Wayans, my nigga. Like,
shit like that.
y'all
Shit
ni-
like that.
Mhm.
y'all come from a real family in New York State. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was
That
poor.
Hollywood
Like
royalty,
y'all,
boom.
you feel me?
The
Like, and
Wayans
then y'all
family
didn't,
is Hollywood royalty, bro.
right,
Who
you
wrote
know what I'm
that
saying?
shit,
Then Big
man?
Bro really bossed up
Who wrote
and
that
put
shit?
everybody on, like,
Are
you know
you
what I'm
dumb?
saying?
On,
And
but Keenan,
you got, hold on, and you got the nerve to dress up not only as a bitch,
Mhm.
But as a
but a
white
white
woman,
one, but a white one at that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lipstick, the whole, you know. Come
That's
on,
why y'all
man.
love this so
Movie
bad.
last.
What's really egregious about that movie? Go back on it, like they looked nothing like the women that they were supposed to be
Nothing like
replacing. Like, there's no way y'all could have passed in real
yeah,
life. You know what I'm saying? In real life, like
and
it's
people
every
egregious.
love white chicks too,
They look
especially rich.
ridiculous.
That shit is a
I'm
black eye. That shit is a black eye
Yeah,
on the
Yeah, it
resident
is.
badger.
that's a tough watch,
Y'all,
man.
you is hold on, because in the
oh no,
movie, he was prepared to get fucked by Terry
no,
Crews.
oh
I'm not
no,
pausing it either. I'm not
no,
pausing it either.
no,
We didn't
Oh
have.
no,
yes,
We're not going there, man.
yes,
Like,
he
come on now.
was,
right,
nigga.
Mr.
And then
President,
me
uh,
and Little
I thought
Man,
he was dodging it.
yeah, yeah,
about to,
yeah,
he was
nigga,
about to, no, 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 no,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
no,
Shout
mm-mm,
out to Aver.
mm-mm,
Mm-hmm. He sure was.
not,
Mm-hmm. Surely
not,
did.
mm-mm, not, mm-hmm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
He
mm-mm,
was.
no,
He
mm-mm,
I
was.
don't think he
And
would.
then
He top.
no,
Uh,
Explain.
no, 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 this is going off the rails. Please reel us back in.
but yeah, let me
bro,
just go.
nah, this is the 21st episode. Fuck it, we
Hey, I
here,
do want
nigga.
to say this
Yeah.
about Keenan though. I do want to, just in case there's some tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the
Mm,
listeners. Is we podding?
mm.
Those currently, you know what I'm saying, mic'd up right now. Niggas need to know this,
Subscribe.
cause niggas hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Niggas need to know their history on certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Especially when it's black. It's only two gods of this television shit when it comes to us. I can't say
mm,
Keenan is the only one because I gotta put respect on Robert Townsend. Robert
Legend.
Townsend and Keenan Ivory Wayans, them is the two niggas. Like them the forefathers of this shit. All this black shit you see on TV, even though we still not represented at the, you know what I'm saying, at the rate that we should be. From when them niggas came into the game till now, like them niggas gotta get
they've been
all
getting.
the credit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Keenan is one of them niggas, like, he almost like a default number one. Like, even in this discussion, it's like I said, I want to put
I said,
respect on Damon. I want to put respect on Damon's name because he definitely made his name outside of just being a like Keenan brother, or you know what I'm saying, like, nah, we respect Damon solo. But again, it's about putting niggas in position, and the nigga that put all the niggas in
You
position
probably almost got to take
is
Keenan
Keenan.
out. That nigga, he
Yeah,
like Keenan kind of like one of them people like
I
he
mean,
deserve his
what?
own. Like
That's
you know
not
yeah.
what I'm saying?
respecting the
It's
question
too
though. I
much
feel
Shout
you.
out,
prestige.
Like that nigga Keenan should be on one of them stages at the academies and shit, getting a lifetime achievement award. Niggas is playing.
that's a fact. That's a
Or
fact.
BET or BET
Jim
award for best
Carrey, man, Jim
picture.
Nah,
Carrey,
fuck
Jamie
all that
Foxx,
BET
like
shit,
what?
nigga. This nigga Keenan Ivory Wayans, no, that nigga need to be up
Jim
there.
Carrey.
Not
Oh yeah,
not
that's what
because
I'm saying. At least
it
from
ain't
us.
yeah,
At least from us. I feel what
no,
you're
that's a
saying. I'm
fact.
saying at least from
Yeah.
us. At least from
Okay,
us,
yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah,
be able
yeah.
to give that
Mm,
brother that. Like we should be able to give him that. Fuck them other
Yeah.
folks. You know what I'm saying? At least I feel what you're saying. Though. That come with the accolades and the you know what I'm
We
saying, the
going
Bro,
qualifications
this
of
nigga put Jim
all that.
Carrey in the game. Nigga put
He
Jim
put Jim
Carrey in the
Carrey
game.
in the motherfucking
In the
game.
game.
You're
Hold
talking
Jim
on.
about
is Jim. And Jim Carrey lit right now, but
Jim
he put him in the game.
Come on, man. What is we talk? Come on,
got him
man.
all the way lit. Got him all the way lit.
Jamie Foxx,
Jamie Foxx, come on, man.
Yeah, I
it's too
mean,
much.
Keenan.
Jennifer Lopez.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at it,
it's a
man.
lot.
There's a lot of shit he was a writer for that I didn't even know about, so I might as well
Tommy
run it.
Davidson,
I'm
Come on, man.
it's an all-star
We
cast.
fuck with
All-star
that booty
cast of
call.
niggas, bro.
Yeah,
gonna run down the credits.
David Allen Greer. Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
man.
Jesus,
The name,
It's funny
it's
The
crazy.
tree,
how
the
shuffle.
tree is
the tree
ridiculous.
is crazy. What?
Because all them niggas plug. He showed all them niggas love. Hey.
A lot of niggas love.
That was a good one, body bag.
That was a good one.
that was
That was a good
fire.
one.
That was
That was
fire.
fire.
That was fire.
Yeah, I'll
Shout
give
out
him
my
some
nigga
credit.
Kyle, man.
'Cause 'Cause he got some producing and directing credits, man, that I definitely want to shout out. So he was a writer on Hollywood Shuffle. He also
Mm-hmm.
starred as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was a writer and
Right.
producer for Eddie Murphy's Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Uh,
man.
he was a
What?
That's
director.
What?
different. Hold on.
Hold
That's it.
on.
You can end it right there. You can end the
Hold on.
conversation
Niggas
right the
ain't
fuck
put the
there.
pain in. Like niggas ain't put this type of pain in.
Hey
Keep
man,
going, Cujo. Keep going.
a
No,
director,
please.
writer for I'm Gonna Get You
Nah,
Sucker.
keep cooking.
Uh-huh.
Cooking.
Oh, what
Director,
else?
writer, and producer. Executive producer for In Living Color.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
He was a writer on Five Heartbeats.
what
Uh-huh.
else?
A director and writer for A Low Down Dirty Shame.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Damn.
man.
He was a producer for Don't Be a
A,
Menace.
a movie his
Mm-hmm.
little brother starred in. A movie
Right.
his
Mm-hmm.
little brother starred
Let the
in. Don't
let the
forget
little
that
bro
part.
let the little bros get the shine. You feel me?
And he
Mm-hmm.
and he had his own show. He had another show of his, the Keenan Ivory Wayne show. He was an executive producer on.
I do
Uh,
Jesus
remember that
Christ.
joint.
Yeah.
yeah. He was also a writer for the Most Wanted joint that he was talking about
Mm-hmm.
and producer. And then he got
Mm-hmm.
the directing credits with Scary Movie 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
some other
The
shit
best
that
one,
will not be
the
mentioned.
best ones. Let's make sure we.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not about to soil his career by mentioning anything else, so we just gonna stop
That's
there.
enough right there, yeah.
Right.
It's good right there, man.
Bro
The
had the
executive
pen.
the
Yeah.
executive produced and wrote for Eddie Murphy's Raw. End the
Yeah.
conversation right the fuck there. Just end it right there. We ain't got to talk. We
I'm
ain't
not
talk.
gonna
This
lie,
All that other shit just
got some shit too, man. Like Damon, like as far as TV appearances and movie wise, he got some shit. I mean,
yeah, Damon up there. Yeah,
I'm
Damon is
just
one of them
that's
down
why I
niggas.
this shit
said we
too.
got to put respect on his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down this shit
Downstairs.
before we
Him downstairs.
but even no just to start off, man, he was in Beverly Hills Cop. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Right out the gate, even if
Out
he had
the
a small
beginning.
role, he was in it. He was also in Hollywood Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
This joint called he got some other joints like Roxanne, Colors.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
a Crip in colors.
oh yeah, I remember T-Bone.
Big
Yeah,
big
Uh-huh.
C's, Damon.
Yeah.
Big. You know what I'm
he
saying?
was
Big
in
C.
Jim Carrey joint. Funny enough, not it
Mm-hmm.
was it? Yeah, the Earth Girls Are Easy.
Cult classic.
Classic,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
classic. Hold on, stop right there,
Different.
cause niggas don't know. So I'm gonna make sure niggas know
Okay. Take us to
that
school.
Earth girls are easy. Shout out my baby girl Gina Davis.
Gina Davis, man,
And
90s
this
legend.
was this was nine. What?
This is
Shout
like
out the
88.
boy. Shout out the boy Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my boy Damon Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my boy Jeff Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
Legend.
Super legend.
This is probably the dumbest movie concept wise that you'll ever see, but the shit is so great and funny. And to see these niggas at that point in their career, and you know what I'm saying, you think about like, damn, Jim Carrey now, Damon Wayans, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Jeff Goldblum always kind of been low key, but his career ain't nothing to play with either. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gina Davis, we fast forward to Long Kiss Goodnight with, you know what I mean? All
Mm-hmm.
kind of shit. But you see these niggas at that point, like this is the start of these niggas' careers, and you at that time you wouldn't look at that cast and be like, that's an all-star cast. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But now that you go back and be like, damn, oh, no, that was a fucking all-star cast, and them niggas didn't even know it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's a dope ass movie though. It's a dope movie. Some
Sorry.
on some old school shit.
Salute them brothers, man, for that. You know. Damn, he was also in this joint too. He was also in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker as well. Uh, Look Who's Talking
Big bro,
Too.
big bro showing love as
Mm-hmm.
usual.
Of course. My favorite, of course, The Last Boy Scout. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's my favorite Damon Wayans movie. Mo
It's gonna
Money.
start getting crazy. Yeah.
And this is the '90s is where he just, I mean, my God, man, just the shooting percentage is insane. But Last Boy,
AMG mode.
Mo Money, Last
Mm-hmm.
Action Hero, Blank
God. God.
Major
Mm-hmm.
Pain. And
God.
this is a it's probably my favorite underrated Damon Wayans movie. Celtic Pride. I ain't gonna hold you that.
Mm. Forgot about that. Okay.
He was also in the Great White Hype.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Yeah.
Cringily.
Cringy classic, but definitely, yeah.
And now I'm gonna draw two more, man. You know what I'm saying? But they're also nothing to really sleep on. But he was in Bulletproof and
Fire.
the Spike Lee
Fire
joint.
movie.
You know what I'm saying? The Spike Lee joint for Anthony Mackie fucked shit up for Spike Lee in the 2000s, man. Bamboozled, man.
Bamboozled.
Yeah, it was in Bamboozled.
Slow
Why
cook
do you
classic.
say
Yeah.
that? I don't even watch movies like that. You used to say bamboozled.
And then
come
my
on,
wife and
talk
kids.
about
When my wife.
fucking. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. My wife and kids. I believe he starred in the Wayne Head joint too. I think he was also on the Wayne Head joint as well. Brief little, you
Now,
know.
now, here's one thing I get confused. Like side note, which one was it? The DL Hughley show or my wife and kids? Which one was the wife, the chick off of Money Talks?
Talking about Elise Neal?
Yeah.
The
He was
Hugleys.
the DL Hughley show.
Okay. She was fine.
Yeah, because what's
Baby
yeah,
girl
yeah,
was
yeah,
baby
she
girl.
DL Hughley.
That's an underrated.
DL Hughley's ass. DL
You're
Hughley.
not listening,
DL
man.
Nah,
I knew
baby
she
girl.
was fine when I
Baby girl
seen her.
get
We not
underrated when
doing
it comes
that,
to
fam. We not
DL
doing that.
She was super fine, man.
DL
You just
ass.
stop doing it.
How we
DL.
get the DL, fam?
I don't even
What
remember
are
the
you
DL.
doing?
DL. Oh,
Hey,
speaking, I
Tato,
got some.
I see
What's
what you
up, bro?
put down, brother. Hey,
Yeah. I
Oh,
was just
it's
it
man.
was all
I
basic.
got a
shout out
question.
Elise.
Mm-hmm.
As far as black shows, I got a question to ask y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
What the young kids say now? She's some pressure.
That's
Out
Elise
of
Neal.
each of these,
Elise Neal, Dapo. Elise Neal.
out of these roles, which shows y'all getting out of each row? Which show are y'all getting? Y'all taking one out?
We've been doing this
These
all
black
day. Let me
shows.
see.
These black shows.
This
Since we
is
talking about black shows.
Black
All right, so
Show.
the first row is unbelievably easy. The Parkers, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Parker's got.
Where's the list at?
Oh, it's
chat.
in for the fingers. In the chat.
Oh, okay.
And then the second row is this might be blasphemous, but it is incredibly easy for me as well. The Wayans brothers can get the fuck out of here.
Nah, you out of pocket now, fam. You out of pocket, fam.
Me and him got the same picks right now.
Come on, man.
Let me finish the last row. I feel y'all. This last row is actually a sleeper. It's actually tough for me because I fucked with Kyla Pratt when a nigga was a youngin'. Like,
You heard the fuck out of here.
that was baby girl like to like niggas at one point. You feel me? So my nigga Flex Alexander, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? But then a smart guy, man. Come on, I don't know who said something. Who said what about smart guy?
I'm gonna
Somebody
take
said they're taking
101
smart
out.
guy out.
No, I'd take 101 out.
That's me. I said that. I like smart guy, but like a one-on-one.
He didn't kill his
I
ass.
was fucking with that one.
Come on, man. Here we go.
Body bags.
I said
What's the song?
all that.
What's the song for 101? What's the song for 101? Sing the intro song for 101 right now.
No, I said
Smart guy.
Right now.
I said
At the top of the hat.
I can tell you, I know one thing. He was playing basketball with his daughter. That's one thing I will say.
I'm definitely taking
Nigga, I
101
don't
out.
give a fuck. Nigga, hold on, bro. Don't save this nigga. Don't save this nigga.
No, I was
'cause
just
all
making
know
sure
is-
y'all knew which one I was taking off. Cause I wanted to give it its props before I, ultimately it gotta go at the end of the day. Like,
Nigga, 101 out of here, nigga. All I know is
I had to give Tyler flowers though.
Yeah, she out of here. Body bags. Hold on, Phil. Don't save him. Body bags. I can do something that you can't do. I can do something that you can't do. I know the theme song for the joint that's gonna stand. No, what? No, nigga, I'm from Florida, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Smart guy. That he's a smart guy. Do. Smart guy.
Right.
What?
That
What?
thing's in the streets for sure.
Sing the one-on-one joint right now. Right now. Don't look
He
it up.
can.
Like,
Right now.
everybody know that shit. We're not
If,
about to do that. Like, don't
He
just
said,
See?
he said, sing it right now. No, sing it
I
right
don't
now.
that shit, but I know that
Not on cue for your life. Hey, Cal, for your life, sing it right now.
exactly.
all three
Exactly.
songs.
Phil, because
On the bottom,
Keenan
man.
and Kel goes, it's just an introduction before I blow your mind. Ain't no do it all the time.
All right.
That's all
that's
that
all
Keenan and
that,
Kel had.
fam. Nah, we not doing that.
Keenan and Kel had
Yeah, we
Coolio, my
not
bad.
doing.
Keenan and Kel had Coolio.
Let me ask y'all
He said
this:
Keenan always
without
scheming over.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
next, man. I'm gonna go next, man. You
this
know,
got me
I'm
mad.
Coolio
first
too.
row.
Gangsta's
The
Paradise
Parkers
Coolio. Man.
definitely get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if you're being realistic, uh that whole dynamic, man, with Professor Ogilvy and Nikki, man, was getting on my fucking nerves every week, man. That nigga was a whole bitch. Like, you wait till this
He
motherfucker
was.
move on, then all of a sudden, man, like now
Oh,
you
he
want to
was the
love the nigga
biggest
after.
simp.
He didn't
He
write the
was the biggest
script,
simp
bro.
on
What you
TV.
sound like you
Nigga
taking
was
this
ridiculous.
person?
Biggest
Every
simp on
episode,
TV, dog.
every episode is
Every
unhand
episode.
me.
He
Man.
didn't write
What
it.
else he finna
Episode,
do?
man. Calling her all type of names, creep,
Phil,
bitches,
shut
all
up,
type of
Phil.
shit. This
Phil,
bitch
shut
get
up.
married.
Phil, you
This nigga
fucked a
all
fat
of a
bitch
sudden,
before. You
oh my
definitely fucked a fat bitch
whole,
before off the arm, nigga. You have. Shut up, Phil.
whole
You get me
Helga
fucking
Inferno.
mad doing that innocent shit while the
Cupcake
police do it,
lovers.
nigga.
Allegedly, feel allegedly a
Allegedly.
cupcake lover.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, not the
Gotta
cupcakes.
Allegedly.
I may have,
Don't
may
edit
or
fuck
that
may
up
either,
at
have
Lucci.
home, man. Like, we trying to,
Don't
like,
edit that.
I won't.
Don't
nah,
edit that, Lucci.
I won't.
He fucked a
listen,
fat bitch
man.
before and he playing dumb on the
Oh
Parkers. He
shit!
get me
Hold on.
mad.
We're
Nah.
not fucking up no home, man. Let me just get my reasons so we can get the fuck up out of here, man. Trying to blow up the spot, man. That bitch.
All right,
But
Cujo, right. Trying to blow the spot like that.
Go ahead.
we're gonna go to the second row.
Blow the spot up. I done snatched some big bitch. And they cool. They skinny all
You
type of
just
shit.
going
We here
left.
now.
This
Yeah,
guy
go back. No,
left.
let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's
This
go
is
back.
not sophisticated sippers, man. We not.
Going left.
We just gonna transit. I'm gonna get to the second row, man. I think the second row. I'm a oh man. The thing is, it's between Moesha and the Waynes brothers that annoyed me, man. That whole dynamic with Moesha was just annoying. That girl was a hoe, man.
Oh
Every week, man,
man,
motherfucking man,
God damn.
just doing foul shit,
Wow.
man.
This
The whole
is funny.
Man, what?
Let's go, Cujo.
Moesha
Who
was
is
the
your
hoe.
act like a brother who smoke
Moesha
weed
was
and watch
the
these shows, bro?
I got you. Listen, man. I got your back.
The
Cujo,
whole
I got your
row.
back tonight. Keep going.
Come on, man.
Keep
Whole
going.
row.
I got
Say
your
it.
back.
Say it. Say it.
No,
I might.
Keep going.
Moesha. I
M
say
to
not
the
pick.
O to
Moesha
the
do gotta go.
E
Nah,
to
man.
the
I got
Moesha
you.
do gotta go.
yeah.
Still
got
fucking
your
Come
back.
on, man.
I was
Classic,
watching that with
man.
brothers and
We
Poe
not
Keep
and
going,
doing
shit.
that.
Cujo.
Cujo
Oh yeah,
young though,
Poe
bro.
and
He's
shit.
young,
Yeah, I'm
man.
sorry. I gotta change
Cujo a
that.
little
on,
younger
man.
than us, man. Thanos, we not doing that.
Stop
Solid.
You
I
are
do
it.
turning
Hold
and
on.
tuning into
Let's talk
Moesha,
about
man.
black
We
I'm
not
about to
doing
fuck with
that.
Moesha myself.
No,
I'm
you're
about to fuck
not,
with
bro.
Moesha
Let's
myself.
talk about
Don't
black
Don't
I
talk
am.
actors
about
the
her
other
fake
day.
hair
I am.
neither, bro.
Black
You
and
not
the
we
black
not doing
dad
that
and the
tonight,
actor was
man.
Who had
other
the
than
better
Ron
My
freestyle?
Howard.
opinion, brothers.
Her shit was
My
Mo to
opinion,
the
man. We
E
here.
to the.
Yeah, the
Man.
mo
And
to
We not
the
gonna
yeah,
do
we
that
this.
all
shit
started fucking
that
with Sticky
But that
Fingers,
Wayne
man.
brother
Randy,
shit
Started
relax
fucking with
yourself,
Hakeem.
settle
AJ,
down.
The whole row.
Bone Roger. Come
Go
on,
ahead.
dog. Like we
Back.
not finna do this.
that's what I'm
Go back.
saying, Phil.
Stop.
I don't know, man.
Stop.
Go ahead, Cujo,
I'm
third row.
have to go
My bad.
Moesha,
My
man.
bad. My
I'm
bad.
gonna have
My
to go
bad.
Moesha. I would just prefer the dynamic between and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Candace Vault and Hakeem and
See,
shit.
you didn't
It was
grow up with
cool, but
Moesha, so I
I
understand
grew
why
up
you
with
think
it. It
it.
just wasn't really. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
he
Hold on,
younger than
but
us.
hold on,
He
hold on,
younger
hold
You
than
on,
us,
didn't know how
Phil.
hold
big
on,
Randy
hold
was.
on,
You
hold
don't
on.
understand how big
Hold
Randy
on
was.
Okay.
to defend Cujo. All these shows, I think, outside of Smart Guy, have been in syndication for years. So even if he
Right.
wasn't around for their initial
That
like debut,
Yeah, I
like
understand
he's
how
probably
powerful
seen
Brandon
every episode. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Would it hit? It won't. It won't hit
He's-
the same to him though, Thanos. It's just like if our kids watch Stone Cold and The Rock and them right
How
now,
powerful
that shit
he
won't hit the
was.
same to them as it hit to
Man,
us
my
back
son,
Just
then.
wasn't. Just
my
wasn't
son
it.
Right.
loves Stone Cold.
I know, but it wouldn't be the same though,
I feel
right?
the same
Like,
way about
you know what I'm
another.
saying? Nah, Cujo
Okay.
young, man. There's no way in the world you taking Moesha off of that list, man.
Listen, man.
I'm
I
taking.
wasn't
I'm
Get
fucking.
my
taking.
wife and kids out of here, bro.
Our
I
guys
wasn't
deserve
fucking.
to know
I
that,
get
man.
it. She
Y'all
dropped the album.
go.
She was fucking with Kobe. Went to prom with her and everything. That's great, man. It just I
I'm-
wasn't
Man, she
fucking.
was Brandon was one of them
I
bitches
don't
at
give a
that
damn about
time,
none of that.
man.
Y'all
Yeah,
Alright,
no, that's
Kobe
great, man.
Yo,
Okay, yeah, it's
yo,
over, man.
Cujo got
Brandon
me
was her at
crying.
one time, bro. Like she was
Okay,
her,
man, I
bro.
get it, man. She was
Yeah, she was her,
prom.
fam.
Hey,
I'm not
yo, that
gonna. I
was
can't lie about
hilarious.
that.
Prom with Kobe. I get it.
Oh
We understand.
man.
He won the dunk
Oh,
contest in '96. I get it, man. I don't give a damn, man. Like it
She
sure
ain't got no
wasn't.
points for that though. Cujo going to
keep
prom with
going.
Wasn't
Kobe.
it?
She
Keep
didn't get no
going.
points for that,
Brother,
man. She was already
Keep
solidified.
going.
listen,
Let
man.
him.
You
Let him
letting
go,
Kai
man.
sit here?
Let
Go
him
ahead,
rap.
man.
Cujo,
Let him
Let
go.
him
Let him
Man,
go.
I don't like this. I don't like how this is going
Stop
right
interrupting.
now,
Stop
man.
talking
Go
to his
ahead.
round, Lucy.
I'm
Let
not.
him
Go
go, man.
ahead. Go ahead,
Can I
Let
man.
him go.
man, I
Go ahead,
understand that.
Cujo.
It
my
wasn't
God.
it though. And we here, man. Fuck it.
Third row.
All right, man. Third row. Last but not least, man. I see what Kyle was doing with the whole one-on-one thing. We're not doing that, man. Like we're not disrespecting Kyler Pratt, man. Like cut it out, man.
Nigga, I'm doing
This
it.
brother
I'm
piece.
doing it.
Oh,
I'm
man.
doing it.
Oh,
Yeah, get her the
I'm
fuck
doing
out of
it.
here, Cal. Pack
I'm
her
not
up,
gonna
Cal.
lie.
Pack her
Fuck
and
outta
Flex.
here,
Gotta let him
nigga.
rap.
Her and Flex,
I'm not
pack,
gonna lie.
pack them up,
Go ahead,
man.
my bad.
Niggas
My
was
bad.
sleeping on Spirit, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking with Spirit a little bit too, man. With them tig old biddies, man. I was a little ass kid at the time, so it was what it was. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Definitely one-on-one is the weakest on that list. I know I said everything I said, but I can't defend that shit. It's not fucking with no damn smart guy or Keenan and Kel.
Exactly.
Even if you think Keenan
Exactly.
and Kel's ass
Hey yo,
overall,
and look, it
comedy
might
ain't
be
aged
hard. It
well.
might be harder if Kyler Pratt would have stayed like somewhat attractive.
Got the Parkers over
You need to
101, man.
relax. You need to
I mean,
I got the
relax.
Parkers
I
over
mean,
101,
You
man.
need to relax.
Kiki
You
Palmer
need to
just,
relax.
lapped her, just lapped her.
Kiki Palmer
You
lap.
need
Well,
to
I mean,
relax.
yeah.
What
I
you
mean,
mean? Never mind. Let me mute up.
that's not
I'm
Kiki
debatable.
Palmer does
You
not look
no,
better than Kyler Pratt right now, boy.
You said
Stop.
look better or
bro,
she
you
lapped her?
pissing me off.
Put the pictures up. Put
You
the pictures up. Put the
How
pictures
did
up.
Put the pictures
Palmer
up.
get
Up
involved
there.
in
Put
this?
the
Hold up,
pictures up
though.
right now.
How did Kiki Palmer get involved in this? Like,
Yeah,
what we
put the
doing?
pictures
I
up
don't,
right
I,
now.
I don't know, man, but he just
Yeah,
made me
nah.
mad by saying
Kiki is
Kyler.
not
He
fucking with
playing.
Kyler Pratt.
He really.
Looks. I thought you were
Kyler,
talking about her
Yeah.
career.
are you telling me Kyler Pratt looks better than Kiki right now? Like
Yes.
done up.
She
Can
always.
somebody please put the pictures
nigga.
up?
Put the pictures up, bro.
Yes.
Right now?
No. Y'all niggas put the pictures up. I'm gonna punch on this nigga. Cause you get me fucking mad.
Oh shit, here
You
we
get me
go.
fucking mad.
Okay.
No, y'all
Okay.
niggas find the
Talk to
pictures.
these niggas,
My nigga,
Cal.
this
Talk to
Phil,
these niggas,
the
Cal.
audacity,
No
Go
the
ahead.
Pratt.
unmitigated gall,
Mm-hmm.
the temerity, the
Mm-hmm.
the unadulterated bullshittery that you're trying to pull in front of us is disgusting, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Go
Are
ahead,
you
Cal.
Kyler Pratt
crazy?
has a better body.
Are
She
you
got a better
crazy,
face.
Go
my
ahead,
nigga?
Cal.
Need
Go
to see it.
ahead.
I need to
Are
see
you?
it.
Go ahead. Let him go,
Pause.
Phil.
You need to
Pause.
see
Pause.
it.
Pause if
You
necessary.
need to
Please.
see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You didn't need to see it before you made this bullshit ass comment, nigga. This is bullshit.
Phil, you gonna see,
Nobody
man.
even post pictures, man.
Oh,
They don't post no
shit.
pictures. Like, the
Somebody try
brothers
to
actually
post a
pictures
picture
15 minutes ago.
to my point stands. My
You're
point
making me
stands.
fucking mad.
I'm gonna find the
Phil,
best,
you know what?
best pictures.
You know what, Phil?
Gotta find the best pictures,
I'm
man.
get-
Gotta
I'm
find
I'm
the best
getting
shit.
I'm getting better with this.
Mhm.
Phil, I hope the best for you, and I hope you get exactly what you asked for in life, my nigga. If that's how you feel about that, shorty, I hope you attract exactly what you want, my brother.
No, how you just gonna
If that's
punch over Kyler? I don't even know how she got. I'm thinking talking about career. Like, it's like, brother.
see, I hope you get what you want, brother. I hope you.
Yeah,
I hope.
drop the pictures.
See,
I got
So-
Kyler, man. I'm sorry, like it's
But
not.
see, look, you ain't get a full body joint though. You gonna give
yeah, he
Kyler
did.
the
He
full
did.
body
He
joint.
cheated.
You know what I'm
Cujo,
saying?
he
Body wise,
cheated.
not
He
fucking with
cheated,
no
Come on,
body.
dog.
Cujo.
Don't do
He
that.
cheated.
Don't do that.
He
We gotta
cheated.
see the whole. You gotta see it
Listen,
how it's all
body
put
wise,
together.
I'm
Don't.
still not fucking with her, man.
Come
I
on,
mean,
dog. That ain't fair.
we really don't need the body because Kiki
Oh,
looked like
come
she
on.
cosplaying Angela Bassett right now, and it's not working.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah,
This is
no, bye
Mm.
bye, bye bye, Kiki.
He's
Stop
not
my
lying
TV.
about that. As soon as he said that, I looked her up. She looked like a young Angela Bassett. She
Do
can,
look like a
and
you
she's
got that
slimmer.
Hey, when you said that, hey, Cal, I ain't gonna hold you. When you said that, I'm like, that nigga's right.
Yeah, yeah,
look,
yeah,
She,
got that.
yeah.
she's giving the vibe.
Oh
She's
shit,
definitely giving
Angela
that vibe.
Bassett's better than her, probably. What the
She
fuck is
Yeah,
definitely.
that?
Right,
I don't fuck
right.
with you. Man. I'm
That's
cool on
Hey,
that
hey,
look.
Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Uh,
What did Calico say? They gonna love him if they hate real.
so
They gonna
weird.
love him if they hate real. Shit, I told you, nigga. I
I,
know. I
you
know
could have
what she look
compared
like.
somebody better, brother. I'm sorry, man.
He could have.
I'll go. Is it?
Yiddies, man. Kyla Yiddies, man. I'm sorry, man. They Yiddying, man.
Tyler
This is
got him.
not.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Oh,
She's
oh
not
my
Hold up,
the
hold
God.
up.
Yeti.
When is
It's
this?
not.
This off the
You
this
know
off the
I like
IG?
Hispanic and white
This off
women,
the
but
IG?
Tyler, you
30.
know.
It's
Oh
a 30,
God.
man. I'm sorry.
This off the this
Oh
off the
my
IG?
God.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
it's a
Look at that
30.
picture on that bitch head in the middle. Look, she
It's
had that
not.
big ass bump on. We don't know if that's monkeypox.
Hold
Kyla
on, hold
always
on,
got a big
hold
ass
on,
head.
hold
Man.
on.
Nah.
Body
So,
bag, body bag, body
I'm
bag
playing. I'm playing. I'm
squeegee.
playing.
Hold on, hold
nah,
on. Wait,
you
wait, wait,
know,
wait. This is a PSA. This is a PSA. Body bags, Phil, Cujo. Y'all give me a quick second. I'm gonna say this real quick. If y'all sick and tired of missing out on our late conversations when we go off air, when we actually just real niggas in the Discord, because we gotta still maintain some type of dignity. You see what I'm saying? When we recording and shit like that. Join the Discord. Is We Poddin Podcast Discord, period, point blank. Because at this point, y'all hear where we going with the conversation. Shit about to get explicit. YouTube gonna get us out of here. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, tap into the Discord. Brother Lucci gonna put it in the description. Tap that little arrow that's pointing down. Click on that motherfucker. As soon as you join in, you just say, hey, the pod lit. We gonna get you your correct badges. You see what I'm saying? In light of this, Lucci, would you like us to take this shit out? Because we really finna dissect why she punching over Kiki right now. Lucci, what we doing?
Yeah. Let's take it to a band.
be petty, man. I want to team
Kiki.
also, man. But fuck it, man.
Yeah.
With that being
You think so,
with that
Tato?
being with that being
Let's
said,
go to
How you
bed.
gonna compare
I was
her with
gonna.
a
Yeah,
Hold
let's
on,
go to
hold on,
bed.
hold on, let me wrap this up. Let me wrap this up. Hold on. Let me wrap this
Let
up.
Ty run down this
Thank
list
you.
first, though. Then you go to
Go
the,
ahead.
we'll go to it. Let
Go
Tato
ahead,
run down
cuz.
this list because he
Go
was
ahead,
about to
cuz.
run down this list, and then we'll go to the
Oh,
band.
my fault,
No,
Ty.
we should.
My
No, you
fault,
Yeah.
Ty.
good. You good. And I'll
Man.
make it quick. The Parkers got to go.
Oh man.
The show was horrible. The only reason I watched it, I told y'all the other night,
Ugh.
UPN was one of the only channels that came in clear on TV. My first apartment.
Okay.
Best part of that show was the white girl with the big booty. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. What?
Stevie.
Second
Hey, go
row.
ban right now.
Second row. Wayans brothers got to go. Out of all the Coon
Oh
movies,
my
all the Coon
god.
shows they had on WB, that was the cooniest of the coonest.
The Wayne's brothers.
That was the
Thank you.
cooniest of the coonest.
You serious, bro?
What?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cujo
The
post
fuck?
X-ray.
Lord, right
Cujo
now.
post X-ray for Wayans
I'm
brothers.
not doing
Yeah,
that, man.
that was
Man.
top notch coonery right there. Moesha also has to go.
Thank you.
I know
What?
that joint's supposed to pick
Yo, you
one.
can't get rid
Moesha
of
can
both
Come
go.
on,
of them.
Thanos, fam.
Listen,
The
man.
whole row can go.
Listen. Rest in peace, Hakeem.
The whole
Rest in peace.
room.
Listen, my boy Fredro Starr was playing a 17-year-old all through the 90s. 1991 through like 2000, brother was 17 years old. Every role that he got. Okay?
Fine.
Tell that bitch nigga to grow some facial hair. What are you talking
chick-
about, Ty?
Oh yeah. Go ahead, wrap it up,
the
bro.
chick that played Brandy's mama, she has a jawline from hell, man.
Man, now come on, man. Go to the third row, bro. Go to the third row, man. Let's go to the third row, man.
I said bad like 5 episodes ago.
Hey, Phil Will. I've been scared of her since Sister Act 2. Y'all remember that? She was Lauryn Hill's mama in Sister Act 2. Big old jawline, looking mean as hell, man. She gotta go. The dude that played Moesha's dad, he had a flat top 4 years too late. It was already out of style. Brother gotta go. Moesha gotta go, bro. Listen, the bottom row, whole bottom row was trash, man. All three of them can go, bro.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Get us out of here, Cal. Get us out of here, Cal. Go ahead, get us out of here, Cal.
You see what
Come on,
happens?
Get
man.
us out of here, fam. Let's go.
My feelings can go.
Hey, with that being said, with that lie on our jacket that we have to wear as a record label, a staff, and a motherfucking crew, my name is Smart 7 Cal, and I'm glad that I could be here tonight to entertain you. That rhyme for some reason. I don't understand why. But thank you for tuning in to Is We Poddin Podcast. This is episode 21, the Kevin Durant episode. Keep your eyes open and your heart open as well. See you later, my nigga.
All right.